Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hi, BTS Rocks. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. Hi from Mexico. Hola. Uh, hello from UK. Oh, hi, Sue. Sonia. Christine. Jorun. Sarah. Oh, thank you. I just removed the braids so I can put in some fresh ones. I'm not even combed here, but thank you. Tasmine Tommy. Oh, we've not even done anything. I'm not gonna like disappear suddenly now. It's in the night. My kids are asleep, so hopefully I don't get interrupted today. Uh, can you tell how long okay, I'll check. We'll probably just do an hour though, because it's like I'm late with like half an hour than when I said I would. BTS Rocks. It's 10:29 p.m. Sending love from California. Sending love from Leeds in the UK. I was doing something, got the notification and came running. Ah, Aria! You're making me feel special. Thank you. Oh, let's talk, guys. Let's talk. I'm good from Zambia. Hey, hello, fellow African. What's up? Squeaks. Oh, I can't say your name. Hi, girl. Hello, you. Hi. Oh, I love that Jimmy photo. I love it a lot. Arrow 3931. I love that Jimmy photo. Share. I love you. I love you too. Fluffy. Oh, my dog is called Fluffy. Hi, I'm from Norway. Hi. Hi, De La Vida. Hi, SRJ. Hello, everybody. Malaysia, yay. Hi, usual came running. I'm Sammy. Thank you. You look beautiful. It's a filter. I'm horrible at taking compliments. I take after my bias. Good evening. Nice that you're here again. Hi from Netherlands. Hi, Constance. Hello. Oh my goodness. I broke my phone stand today, so I don't know how many times this is gonna happen. I don't have, I literally broke my phone stand and I ordered a new one. So for now, I'm leaning it against something. So hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Green braids again. I haven't decided yet. But I always have green hair, don't I? Unless I have a wig on. But it's summer, so it's gonna be too hot for a wig, so it's gonna be braids again. Love from Baltimore. Hi. And hi, Risha. I don't understand anything, but I'm so glad to see you. I'm so sorry, Alejandra. So I will put subtitles on after the live so that whoever is not an English speaker will be able to watch the live after. But because it's gonna be a long live, probably we might be here for an hour because when you start talking about G Cook, you never finish. So the lives are gonna take. Last time they took an entire day. So you're probably not gonna be able to watch the live until Sunday night or Monday because they take forever for the subtitles to load. Madagascar, hello. Oh, you're from Madagascar, love you. 4:29 p.m. here in Arkansas. I think that's how it's pronounced. Ohio. Wow, the time zones are crazy. 12:09 a.m. midnight. What are you doing awake? New York loves who is New York? Share, just because you love it doesn't mean all of New York does, okay? It's 3 a.m. in the night and I'm watching you like la chimo la la. You have to go to sleep. You're probably gonna fall asleep while watching me. From South Africa. Wow, you guys are from everywhere. Love from Hungary. Yes, I do have Hungarian subtitles. Yay. Hi from the US. Hi. Hi, Som. Kasongo. Oh my God. Oh, fuck Kasongo, my guy. Hi, Khadija. Hello, Tracy. From Venezuela. Hello, girl. You look great. Oh, thank you. It's the grace of the Lord. Been waiting from your live from last night. I didn't even know I was gonna go live. I just thought today I was like, if the kids are sleeping, maybe I can go live uninterrupted. It's like the JM live when his mobile kept going down. So, so he also a whole ass, at least me, I'm not a millionaire. He's a whole ass millionaire and he won't invest in a phone stand. Gee, man. Hi from Slovenia. Hi. My former brother-in-law is from Slovenia. Hello from Germany. Hold on, I took Germany for a while. What is hi in German? Oh no, I've forgotten hi in German. That's terrible. I took German too. From Venezuela. Hi, Eugenia. Oh, there's a bunch of you from Venezuela. You're so sweet. Oh, I'm not always sweet. You people, if you go to Tumblr, people who hate me, they're gonna tell you I'm not sweet at all. Your lack of a phone stand makes you truly a bangtan girl. I had a phone stand until today. I broke it today. Oh, hello from California. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the Juku curry. Always. Always. It's because I have such a nice audience. I love you guys. Especially, listen, do not tell the TikTok people, but I love my YouTube commenters. Like, I love you guys so much. For some reason, there's so much rubbish on TikTok. You're going to post a video, and the aunties, they're just going to flock. The TikTok aunties cannot help themselves. But YouTube, I rarely see aunties on my YouTube. They're just so it's just you guys, it's just us, the Jukukers, and I love it. Hi, Jane. Hi, Aria. 3 a.m. You guys are gonna fall asleep on me. I just know it. Jane, it's you, Jane. It's the same. It's Jane. Hi, Jane. Jane's my girl. Hi, Jane. Hi, baby from Venezuela. Sending love from Nigeria. Hey, Ogao. Hi from Tanzania. Hey, karibu, karibu, karibu. Hi from Ukraine. Glad to see you. Hi. We fall asleep watching JK. What's wrong with falling asleep watching? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Fall asleep watching JK. Hi from Czech Republic. Yeah, I'm glad I have those subtitles too. Hi from Netherlands. Guys, what? Hello. You're gonna say it's 8 minutes and we're still saying hello. That's crazy work. Hi, she's from Kenya. Ooh, hi, Marcy. How are you guys doing? I just made a video. Hi from Poland. Hi. I just made a video where it's about headliner because I watched a video today from Asian Entertainment. I don't know what her name is, but if you guys know, there's this YouTuber Asian Entertainment and something. And I actually quite like her channel because she's an OT7 army who acknowledges that Jikook are very close. Of course, she's not shipper, and it's hard for you to be a shipper if you have a big account in your OT7. So that's neither here nor there. But she covered Headliner, her recent YouTube video, and she, you know, maneuvered around everybody who talks about Headliner and JK. They always maneuver around the part where Headliner calls JK gay. And I have been seeing that a lot. Even on TikTok, anybody who's addressing the Headliner situation, they're not talking about that part. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the video and I'm gonna talk about that part because why are you avoiding it? I'm telling you, when I tell you OT7s know that Jikook is real, but they just, oh my God, they never want to accept that JK is gay. This is just, and the fact that it's like, especially international armies, because JK solos are gonna be JK solo, but that just has proven to me that people really want JK to be straight so badly. De La Viuda, I know the YouTube community is so good. Hi from Iraq. Oh, really? Hi. Hi, Aphrodite. It's true, I laugh a lot when James won't keep buzzing and we keep seeing he's stealing. Hi, Kasonga Harriet. Oh, I'm so glad I make you smile. Fairlane. Her name is Fairlane. Ah, yes, I think I heard her say that name once. Did you see that video that she made? She covered it properly, but she did not mention that part, and it's just hilarious. Jikook don't come live and don't show up, so we Jikookers gotta hang out. I know, let's do this for ourselves. Welcome to Cook Forever. She analyzes Jikook on Are You Sure? She's awesome. She is an unbiased OT7 army. I love her for that. Because let me tell you something. You guys know Ben. Obviously, you know Ben, right? Um, he's Korean and he reacts to a bunch of K-pop groups, right? And personally, I follow him. I am subscribed. I think he's hilarious. But so when he first started reacting to BTS, his bias is V. And so he was very heavily Taekook. But he learned very quickly that you cannot do that because those people are unhinged. You cannot ship Taekook and just because they started bringing all the hate to Jimin on his channel, and he is OT7 and he could not allow that. So and yeah, he tells them off and he tells people off who hate Jimin. I know there are people who stopped watching him when they realized he was a Taekooker, but I kept watching him because he was funny. I just avoided his Taekook videos, but I would watch if he did anything OT7 or Jikook in his videos. But these days he does not do Taekook shipping wise. He even stopped reacting to anything that's about shipping. And the reason I'm talking about Ben is because when he will that man, his latest video, when he's like, you know how we covered Jimin running all the way to JK, and then they were meeting, and then he was talking about, oh, it's like a K drama. It's so like lovers who haven't seen each other in a long time, but friends. But there's a friendship. Every time he does anything about Jikook, I always have to laugh because he works so hard to make sure that we know that he knows that they are friends. And recently he reacted to a Taekook edit and they were trying to do all of these things that they do. And then but he finished watching the video and he was like, huh? What was that? That is how, if you're logical and you watch a Taekook video, that is how you're supposed to react if you have a brain. At least the Asian entertainment girl whose name you wrote, I've already forgotten. She is unbiased, but she acknowledges the Jikook that they are friends and they are close. But Ben, on the other hand, he works so hard. He reminds me of just the OT7 people in this fandom who they know what they are looking at, but they know that if they say it, they are gonna attract this pieces of garbage that are not gonna let them be in peace. Oh, this fandom is just funny. They don't want to accept that they can't get him. I know they're not gonna accept JK is gay because if you accept that, then you're not gonna wank at night thinking about JK because that just ruins your fantasy. Indeed, they want him to be direct. Yeah. I don't like watching Hype Boy. He completely glosses over Jikook moments because again, he knows he is Korean and he knows about skinship, what's normal, what's not normal. And the fact that he glosses over Jikook moments tells you everything that you need to know. I don't watch Hype Boy because his videos are very, very long, and I don't think he doesn't keep me interested enough to watch a 40-minute video. If I'm like Bora City, I could watch an hour of Bora City, like, because she knows how to, when someone is, I don't know, Hype Boy is not that interesting for me. So if he makes a short video, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Or if he does something and people send clips of when he's explaining nuances and stuff like that, then I'm gonna watch that. But I cannot invest in an hour of Hype Boy. I'm sorry, and it's just the truth. Ben keeps pushing RM being JK's crush. That is so annoying, by the way. He annoys me when he does that, but that's only because I get annoyed. I tell you, that's why I'm saying he's a proper OT7 army because OT7 armies are very heavily Namcook, and he has to do that because honestly, I understand him. That is the only ship that he is safe. It's the only ship that is safe. The only JK ship that is safe. If he pushes Taekook, he gets in trouble. If he pushes Jikook, he gets in trouble. What do? You push Namkook, especially because Namkook are pushing Namkook. So Like I've been seeing on TikTok people posting, every time the members are on tour and they post a photo and JK is next to RM and he's looking like baby girl and stuff. Like he's always next to RM. And I think we had this discussion in one of my videos and I said, uh because there's a lot of mini money happening. And we know that JK likes to insert himself in mini money moments. I am not surprised by what we are seeing in these photos, how JK is next to RM like this. Because he's like, if you're gonna talk about mini money, then you're also gonna talk about Namcook. He has to be there. It if you're gonna be like, oh, did you see RM and Jimin? And then there's gonna be people saying, do you see RM and JK? Because he's not just gonna let you associate RM and Jimin alone. Just no. He has to insert himself there no matter what. Okay. So I don't blame Ben for always pushing Namcook because Namcook are pushing Namcook. So his reaction are hilarious. I honestly think he's funny. He's funny and I watch him. Ben is scared of the haters. Everyone is trash cookers are just they can ruin your mood and ruin your channel. They have chased away every G cooker who showed their face on YouTube. Especially the most painful one for me was Jonesy. And then there was this man, this guy, I forget his name, and they were threatening his wife and his child, and he had to go. They have threatened every Jikuka who shows their face, and most of them are black Jikukas, by the way. Let them try me. Come and try me. Come to my channel. Please, I beg. Come to me. Come try me. JK could be extraterrestrial, but they won't accept it just because he had his Jimin. They will accept he's an alien as long as he's a straight alien. Or if he's an alien with a crush on Namjoon, I guess. He calls Jikook, Taekook, and Vmin as just wholesome love. Lol. I have commented on his video a lot every time he does that thing because he's like, oh, don't ship them. And he's like, oh, this moment is like a K drama. And then he's like, don't ship them. And I'm like, but you just said it's like a K drama. What happens in K drama is lovers. So if Jikook are behaving like lovers, why are you blaming us? Ben Kim, I saw the shift too. He started with Jikook and then realized the mess in the comment section. Oh yeah. And a lot of Jikook stopped watching him after that. But I kept going because I had seen other videos of him before that. And I knew as long as I avoided the Taekook videos, I was gonna be okay. I think JK is gay. He's dating both Jimin and V and Jin. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, I guess. Or G, or in fact, all of BTS are all Jin because that makes perfect sense. I just watched that video. Wholesome. Yeah, he's always saying wholesome. Ben is funny. He is. He's funny. And I think he's good. He's a good guy, honestly. He learned his lesson. He didn't know any better. He didn't know that when you don't react to take cook, it's just you don't do that. Because let me tell you something, it would be okay to react to take hook if they didn't act the way that they do in the comment section. Because they can't just be there happy, like, oh yes, they're so in love, I love them. It's okay to do that. But they have to be like, Jimmy, is like they have to attack Jimmy and then it becomes problematic. That's their problem. They hate Jimmy more than they love Taekook. I know him. It's so funny for me every time he watches Jikook and he starts with, I don't ship them. That's friendship. I always die laughing. I know. Ben gets into his video. Boy can make me blush more than you. Ben he's very naughty. He is very naughty. I love DT Parker. I do. I do love DT. There was some drama with DT Parker, but I'm not going to talk about it because let me tell you something. I have to now be after you guys like did the thing with breaking up and it was everywhere. I was just like, I don't want anything to get back to anybody. This is what makes me think about about channel memberships because if I know I'm talking to like the good legit Jangji jokers who watch all my videos and are subscribed to me, I know that I can say something and it's not gonna be like screen recorded and taken anywhere else to cause drama. But when I tell you that I have on YouTube, sometimes when I post a video, I reply to comments and then I go about my day and do something, then I'll come back and see if there is more comments. But because I don't want to keep scrolling, there's an option to look at haven't responded. So I click on haven't responded and then I read the ones that I've not responded to. But then there's also an option to look at public subscribers. That is an option where I can see people who have subscribed to me. And sometimes I click on that so I can prioritize the ones subscribed to me so I can reply to them in case I'm busy. And then I'll get back to the other comments later. When I tell you that I've gone under public subscribers and found aunties, I've literally clicked public subscribers, and then I see people who are there calling us delusional, insulting me, talking shit about Jimin. I have seen them and they are subscribed to me. Let that sink in. So that is the other. I'm always like, I feel uncomfortable because there's even someone told me to get a picture, and I'm like, I'm always feeling uncomfortable about doing these things where I like charge people to see my stuff. But there's always the thing I'm like, maybe an auntie is not gonna pay for membership. So maybe I don't know, it's all very, because I wanted to say something right now about the Tipak, but I can't say it because I don't trust everybody on this chat right now or whoever's gonna watch the live later. But him as a Jimin lover, and as an army, I do love him. But there is one thing about him that I don't like, and it's the fact that he doesn't always know. He loves Jimin, and that's his fave, but he doesn't know a lot about Jimin like he should. Does that make sense? Because there are things he's going to say, and I'm like, how do you not know that? Like the day he saw, I think he discovered the Nevermind tattoo in like 2022. And I was like, bruh, what do you mean? And he's been an army for a long time. DT Parker is going for Jimin. He is, and I love his Jimin reactions. I'm subscribed to that channel. I believe I do like him. I like him as a person, and I love his love for Jimin. But I'm also annoyed when he doesn't know some obvious things about Jimin. I prefer feelings together or not, it's none of Army's business who their members are with. Absolutely, yes. Fair lanes. I cannot say her name. Titi Parker is a real one. He is. I watched his videos a while ago, very hilarious. I mean, and though you mean Ben, yes. I like Hypo, I like his cultural references. No, don't get me wrong. I do. Hypo is good because we need someone, a Korean, to explain the stuff to us. I like that. I'm just saying, I'm I'm not gonna watch an hour of Hard Boy. That's all I'm saying. There's also people on Twitter who give us the nuances and who give us the translations. Okay, DT Parker is a Jimin fan. Yes, he is, and he used to talk about Jimin so much on his main channel. He got attacked by aunties and had to create a separate channel for Jimin. This is what I mean. I also love Lily Pause. I also love Lily Pause. I do, but she clickbait sometimes, and that's annoying. But I do love her. I like her a lot. She's a good update because she updates. Because when you're making too many videos, for many videos, it's easy to just like update something as soon as it happens. And I like that. I can just sometimes, if I'm out and about and I can't get to my Discord where my friends are who talk about things that they happen, I can just watch Lily's video and I'm like, oh, this happened. I'm sure Jikook is a couple, but for me, it doesn't make JK less attractive. I know, like, isn't like most supporters of gay relationship are normally like straight women? Like heated rivalry. Oh my god, that's the Kenyan in me. We have an issue with an R and L. The Tipaka is great, yes. Trash cookers harassed him endlessly for saying that Aisha looked like a honeymoon. Because, of course, they did. Did you see the Tipaka song about Jimin? It was hilarious. Yes, I love it. He tattooed all of them on his body. Yes. And I remember, we don't see them much anymore. So someone asked him if he had, and I don't know if he replied that if he still has those tattoos. I don't watch Ben videos about BTS because of that, but he loves Min Seung and I love them. So I watch Ben videos. As long as I avoid his Taekook videos, I will watch his videos. But even now, I think his Taekook videos are safe to watch. If you don't mind Taekook as a duo. Because sometimes the thing is, I could gladly watch Taekook videos if they were normal. It's very hard to find a normal Taekook video, okay? There's only one video I ever saw that was just combining V and JK, just their innocent moments goofing. It's just one video I ever saw, and that was once, like 3 years ago, and I never saw something like that ever again. So because he doesn't talk about shipping in that context anymore. I think also his Stay Cook videos are safe to watch if you do like watching V and JK just as their friendship. Aria, message retracted. What did you say? Carito is safe. Who is Carito? I don't know Carito. Who is Carito? Let me look up Carito. I don't know Carito. Carito. Oh, who is this? I'm not subscribed. Carito. A main character in the vlog. What is... I don't know who this is. Okay, I'm gonna save one of their videos so I can watch them out. Thank you for the recommendation, Vanessa. I'll check them out. Ben pushes all the shit because he's scared of getting shouted at. Oh yes, of course. It's smart. It is smart. I'm telling you. Even Jose, if you guys, first of all, Jose is gay, and a lot of gay creators, they do ship G Cook because duh. Um, except for this Dave guy, the one with the clickbaiting and the fake news. He's gay, but he ships Taekook, but that's clearly for the money. But Jose, if you scroll down his videos, like keep scrolling, you're gonna find he used to react to Jikook. And he used to like, ooh, ah, at Jikook. But the bigger he got, of course, he had to stop because if you're 87 and you can't be shipping Jikook, I guess. Lala Moti, hello, welcome. Carito is heaven and keeps the trash away. I will check her out. Regina, good morning. Where are you? It's morning already, damn. I used to watch DJ Gino, but his comments on Jimin are really annoying. Okay, let's see DJ Gino. DJ Gino. Who is that? He's Korean. I don't know him. But now because you said his comments on Jimin are annoying, I'm afraid to look it because I'm very sensitive when it comes to Jimin. I think we all are. If you love Jimin, you're gonna be very sensitive, you know? Like anytime I see like an OT7 video, like there's every time they say introduction members to BTS, I'm always waiting for Jimin because some videos are garbage. Like, I'm sorry, the Taylor one is rubbish. And it's the most popular, and it's the one everybody recommends, and I hate it. I fucking hate that video so much. She did Jimin dirty. That Taylor video is so long because she goes deep on every single member and then she gets to Jimin and then she's like, oh, he's cute. He's known as a cute member and this and that. And then she moves on to V. And I'm like, wow. And the fact that nobody ever notices and keeps recommending that video and it has a million of... And I later came to find out that she has been shady of a Jimin in the past. I think she is a trash cooker who pretends to be OT7 because that Taylor introduction video is rubbish. And if you love Jimin, you're gonna notice nobody who loves Jimin likes that video. Introduction member to BTS is... oh, I hate that video so much. Look, and every time I see new people who are joining BTS, and then the comment section is recommending this video, this Taylor video. Oh, this video is 3 million views. It's the one everybody is rubbish. Those people are making our head spin. See, I told you, Jimin hate is like such a trigger. I hate it. Bem King notification just popped up. He just posted a video. That's so funny. Breaky and CJ Moon, along with Creator, have been the Jiko creators that seem to be the safest. I like CJ Moon, yes. I do not know Breaky. Looking up Breaky right now. Breaky. It got Billy Ray Cyrus. Breaky G Cook. Okay. Who's Breaky? I just seen G Cook Diaries. G Cook, different people. G Cook V Hope. I like G Cook V Hope. Actually, I like that channel. Jules G Cook. So who is Breaky? A lot of people who interact with and support the cook relationship have disappeared, and that saddens me. Yeah, if you can't, sometimes I get it because being attacked by trash cookers can be a lot and it can get toxic. And if you don't have the mental space for it, it's okay. Take a break. Even on Twitter, I have seen PJM report pages, they can't take the hate anymore, especially when the fandom doesn't do anything about it to the point that they've left. And I get that. I understand completely. If it's too much for your mental health, stop. JK Solos attacked a friend on JK's IG last night. It was absolutely insane. I saw. So Moon is great. I know I like her. If you like spicy fanfic, go check out Humble Start. I do not read G Cook fanfiction. It's obvious Jimmy and JK have a special relationship compared to the others, 1,000%. YouTube still recommends they cook videos to me when I don't search for them and only search G Cook. I know. And not interested. I don't think that thing works because you're still gonna get that video again. I'm on CJ Moon's Patreon. Oh, CJ Moon puts me on Humble Start, fanfic. That's my problem with trash hookers. To like the first thing they think about when they have a moment is to hate Jimin. I know. Like when I could get a G Cook moment and not even think about trash cookers even for a second. That will only come later. But my first thing is to enjoy that moment. That's how, by the way, that's how you stop yourself from hating V. Because you need to enjoy that moment first. If you think about trash cookers, then oh my god, you're always gonna ruin every moment for yourself. I saw some Vimin videos lately. They are so cute. Viminas are living. I have a friend who's always, anytime she hears Vimin, she's like, Vimin is dead. But thanks to Jimin, women are they've been resuscitated and womeners are living their lives. I finally caught your life. Hi, our wing. Sida, hi. Tegukas are toxic and all about supporting women, but they send hate to both Blackpink, Jenny, and Lee. Did you see the way they were attacking Lisa when V walked with her in Paris? JK solos don't really fuck with JK Law. They don't like the version they have of him in their heads. Yeah. When he danced, before he went to the military and he was dancing with hype girls groups and comment section were like, no, JK, don't do this. It's too girly for you. You're too manly to do it. Like, I'm like, do you even know this man? Hmm? He's the one member who is like, have you even watched his like BTS old videos and see the way he goes hard on girl group dances? Are you okay? JK solos do not know this man at all, and they are so stupid. Sometimes I never know between JK solos and trash cookers who is worse. It will depend on the day because they are both the same. They are the same. Ugh. Even when you go to a JK, a Jajangkook report page, the things they report is just. Hi, I love your channel as well, Shazi. Thank you, Lala Mochi. Someone saying they love my channel. I'm joking, I'm joking. You wouldn't be here if you didn't like my channel. I don't understand why people can love a group and hate on one member. Let me tell you something though. When as soon as members did solo era, that could not be avoided. Before that, we were always like, oh, don't be a solo, you must be OT7, don't be a solo. But when they did their solo stuff, it's unavoidable. There are people who are gonna join BTS now because of Jimin. Like a lot of people joined BTS because of J-Hope and they only like J-Hope and they're only here for J-Hope. You're gonna see reactors who are watching a new music video for BTS and they're like, where's J-Hope? They're just waiting for J-Hope. Like that's unavoidable now. So all we can say, because before I was always like, oh, solo sucks, solo suck. Now it's like toxic solo sucks because BTS knew they were gonna create solos with their solo era. It's a solo era. They're gonna create. So they now know that people come into BTS. Not everybody loves all seven. Unfortunately, they know that. And they've always known that, but now it's been solidified. Solidified. I love your videos. I'm from Trinidad Tobago in the Caribbean. Oh, hello. It's great for a bit of spicy fanfic too. She's a guest writer. Ah. How are you? I'm so happy I finally got. Hi. DT Park, I love him because he just says what he wants to and doesn't care about what all those freaking bastards. I know they tried to cancel DT Parker, but he couldn't. I like when you need to be strong because these people, when they see you're not strong, they come for you. They do that to every they try to they it was discovered that they have like this discords, and they will have like 200 people, and they will go to a comment section and flood it, and they will say, let's go to this video, let's go to this tweet, let's do this. So it's a lot to have just one. You know who was like, I just interrupted myself because someone else came up. He's a man. He also likes the Jacob Bond. What's his name? He's a guy. He's a guy. And fuck. Oh, I that name is, I'm gonna be bothered until I remember his name now. He's a guy and he's OT7. But when he reacts to Jikook, I think he's a Jikuka, but he doesn't say that. Because there was a time he watched the ultimate Jikook video. Oh, I'll search that and then he's gonna come. The ultimate Jikook video reaction. He's gonna pop up because he has a lot of views, and so he should pop up. Not Nigel. Nigel. I love Nigel. Nigel is also very Jikook biased. I like him too a lot. Him. Jackpot Army. This guy. He is a Jikuka. I'm telling you. You can tell a Jikuka even if they don't say it because they don't want hate. You can tell a Jikuka him. He posted a video, and trash cookers were there hating and shitting on Jimin. And I like to fight them. So I attacked them in the comment section. I was attacking them. And then all of a sudden all the comments disappeared. Every comment of all Jiku comments stayed, and all the Teku comments and any aunties and JK solos, all of them disappeared, but all the Jiku comments remained. And I was like, I see you. Ever since I subscribed to your YouTube channel, everything is, oh, Harriet, thank you. Did Tipaka call the issue one a big honeymoon? Because it was a bit surface level in a way. Who is surface level Nelsia? Was that his original bias? God, I'm pausing the comments because to talk and read now. I do not know what we are talking about. Nelsie and Jikook forever. I'm so sorry. Sonia said, honestly, haters will subscribe just to see what we are saying. There's a takeover that I've been keeping an eye on because she's so against the end. I know that's the problem. Like sometimes I'm always like, what do I say? What do I not say? Because you could just find screen record of you on Twitter and people are and they're gonna take things out of context. It's horrible. That's why I say that's the only thing that makes me think about membership, because at least a hater is not gonna waste their £2 or £3 unless they're rich, then it's like £5 is not that much. And then they subscribe to you anyway, and then what have you done? As a Jimin bias, how can he not catch certain things? I think he's afraid of all the hate. No, it's I don't know. He genuinely did not know Jimin had a Nevermind tattoo, and that was only like 2 years ago. And then also he didn't know that Jimin was also used to run, or like did kendo. Like there's just some things that are very Jimmy, if you love Jimin so much, there's just some things that you're gonna know. I feel like he doesn't do enough research, or so I don't know. It pisses me off a little bit to love Jimin that much and not know certain things about him. And also, I wasn't very happy with his like crazy reaction, but that's neither here nor there. Why do armies just let Jimin hate slide so much? It's so weird because they're trash cookers. Like this big, first of all, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys because I hate this account so much, and I want you guys to I'm gonna expose them to you guys because some of you are probably following this account, and I need what is happening? What the hell is happening? Hold on. Do you see this account? I have it blocked, but this account, I'll can you see it? A lot of you are probably following this account. Caroline. She pretends to be OC7, but she's not. She's been exposed many times from being a trash cooker, but she pretends she's OT7. And she's got, okay, alarm block, just so we can look at the alarm block. 178K followers, right? And she's been proven to be moving funny about Jimin, and she's definitely a trash cooker. She only started posting about Jimin when PJMs and Jikookers attacked her one time with the whole Bruno Mars drama. There was some drama with not Bruno Mars. When Jimin did a collab, Angel Part 2, and one the rapper Enely Chopper, I think, he commented and said, Armies, let's go. And then people who are not even PJMs or lovers of Jimin started attacking him, saying, oh, you think armies are here to do all the work? Why can't you call your own fans? Why must you call army? And then we were like, shut the fuck up. Why are you ruining Jimmy? Now you're ruining, like, this guy. What kind of impression are you giving him? And then we come to see this person is not even a PJM, not even a Jikuka. You're not even watching the song. You're not even streaming the song, but you are there to hate on this person. But when we would never do that. We would never do that because insulting an artist who doesn't know anything about BTS is ruining Jimin's name, you know? And there was oh wait, what? This drama. Someone switched their profile pic and put Jimin, and that person was it? No, sorry, I'm confusing dramas. It was the weekend. The weekend did posted something, and then someone with a Jimin profile picture commented something very rude, and then Caroline was the first person to say, oh, she passed this, or she passed that, and then we came and exposed this person had just changed their profile like not too long ago, and then Caroline did not it was, hey god, I'm mixing up these dramas now, but that's not the first time she's moved shady. So I'm just letting you guys know, if you follow Caroline, just be very aware. She pretends to be OT7, but she's not. I don't understand why aunties need to keep seeing G Cook videos. You have the right not to love some members, but why on earth is it you keep seeing such content? I don't know. Why are you here? Even now, you could find someone, an auntie on this live. Like if I go on TikTok, I need a moderator on TikTok because their aunties are full. Oh my god, it's horrible. Nowadays, I'm watching Rala's reacts. They're good though. Who is Rala's? Okay, let's look at Rala's. Rala's. And my Wi-Fi is being a bitch. I absolutely love your channel. You always put a smile on my face. Oh, TikTokers don't have their own content, so they look for info and zoom into insert the young into. I think the Tipaka covered up all his tattoos because I noticed different tattoos on his arms. Oh, really? Tehuka Zado is actually cute, but when people ship them, it's EU. I don't think it's EU. Like, listen, I understand where people are coming from. If they were not, because yeah, they're hot and they're good looking and they would make a good couple if they were a couple, but they're not. I don't think they're EU. Jin and ZK, yeah, they're EU, but Taekook, I don't think they're EU. That listen, I think V is proper hot. Okay, you're gonna take like I think V is like so fucking hot. Like this is why I'm defending so much because that man is handsome as hell. I cannot hate that guy. He is way too handsome. Sorry. Totally love to watch Taekook, but original videos, not heavy edit. Yes, I know it's good to watch Taekook original videos, but where do you find Taekook original videos? Where do you find Taekook original videos? Where? They let him in his slide because the majority of the fandom is Taekookers. Thank you, Bambi. Thank you. I love that DT Packer refused to apologize to the audience when he thinks he's right. The guy has guts just like you. Ooh, yes, I got some intestines. I enjoy Taekook videos when they're not edited. Where are you going to find them? That is the question. They can't be normal, these people. You can go anywhere and find a normal video has not been edited, not slow mode, not nothing. But good luck finding a Taekook one. The errors and editing in Taekook videos, it's never a natural vid, always based on editing. That's what I'm saying, Elsia. Have you seen the girl who is saying Taekookers are everywhere and Baby Army are being narrative? Like that girl deleted the post and it's annoying the hell out of me. But on X, everyone is doing good. Did she delete? Like a lot of people on TikTok are becoming Jikookers. I noticed, and it's true. Because people who are coming in, they are unbiased and they are seeing what we see. If you come in through TikTok, you're gonna be safe. But if you come in through YouTube, YouTube is gonna give you Take Cook, and you're gonna end up being a Take Cooker. But if you go on TikTok, you're gonna see OT7 stuff. And when you see OT7 stuff, you're gonna see G Cook for yourself. And so there's a lot of people on TikTok becoming G Cookers. But I had no idea that that girl got attacked and deleted her post. Bruh. You are, of course, if a new person just joined the fandom gets attacked, of course they're going to delete their video because they don't know that these people are like sick in the head. Fuck, I hate that so much. That pissed me off right there. Oh, that made me mad. The haters hate on Jimin because he's the heart of BTS. There's not any of the 6 members that can hold a candle to him. I agree with you, of course, but that's only because he's my bias. But I'll say this statement depends on who you ask. Like, I got a friend who J-Hope is everything to her, and she would replace that statement with Jimin. And like, it depends on who you ask, of course. But when you say that no member can hold a candle to him, that does sound a little bit. But coming, if you're Jimin biased and you love Jimin, of course you're allowed to say that because that's how you feel. Do you watch Kiwi, Clarice? So sad she recently stopped making videos though, not because of Tekukas though. I know her. And I did DM her once upon a time. I had said we should make a video together. But I think I DM'd her on her. No, I saw her actual account on TikTok. She had personal account on TikTok. And I think I DM'd, I'm not sure, but I don't think she saw or whatever. But I used to like her a lot. Yes, I like Kiwi. She used to come react and her baby was running all around. And I was like, am I the new Kiwi now with my baby just in the background doing things? Karita is amazing. I have saved a video. I'll watch her. I love your channel. You're always on point with your Jikook tea. I love some tea. Dave Disc. Yes, that's the name of that idiot. Yes, you're an idiot. I said that. Jose Bias is JK and second is JM, I think. Yeah, it's like a lot of Jikook reactors. If you look like right now, I just searched the ultimate Jikook video reaction, and a lot of them were gay people reacting to it. If you're gay, of course, you're gonna know the real couple in BTS. Jose is so fake. I don't think he's fake. It's just that, yeah, because he started saying, yeah, nobody's a couple. He has to say that. The man has almost 1 million subscribers. He has to say that. He has to be neutral. Sometimes I get it. I get it. Honestly, I get it. If you can tell, like sometimes he will see something and he's gonna bite his tongue. Like that happens a lot. If there's reactors who know how cookers can be, and so when they see something sassy Jikook, they would just go silent and not say anything and bite their tongue and just like pretend they haven't seen it, because it's the only way to survive if you don't like confrontation. Becky from Annalise, the cook meal is amazing, though her sister will be taking over the channel, but everyone done is very good. Becky, I still didn't find this Becky. I unsubscribed his fake ass. I have to subscribe to Jose because he gives the updates. He gives updates and I like them because I want to keep up with. I don't think there's anybody else who gives those updates the way Jose does. He's always on top of everything and I need to know what BTS are up to, so I have to watch him. But he did annoy me one time when I think something happened with Take Cookers, and then he was like, yeah, they need to top. And then he was like, all shippers. And I commented, I said, why are you saying all shippers? It's only Take Cookers. Call out whoever needs to be called out. Why are you saying all shippers when this is about Take Cook? They're the ones who messed up. That's the biggest issue I have with OT7, right? They're always like all shippers. And that is why we have gotten to where we are. That's why trash cookers feel like they can call Jimin the P word and get away with it. I love watching Ben Kim, Jose Ochoa, and DG Parker. I watch them all. I watch them all too. Hi, darling. Good afternoon for California. Hi. Lots of you from California. Lots of you from Cali. You and Carito are my fave. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely watch that Carito video. Carito also tells it like it is and he's always debunking the take crazies. My bias is JM, as it should be. Everybody's bias should be JM. You're right. Watching videos with Taekook is really hard. I love V, but I can watch absolutely any pairing but Taekook. Me too. I don't watch Taekook videos because they can never be normal. I'll watch Taekook from original content. That's enough. I think I saw a recent Jikook video from Ben Kim's channel, and I found it funny how the moments in that video were so romantically coded, and he kept saying, "I ship them just as friends." Yeah, I just watch it too. OMG, that Dave. I hate how fake he is, trying his hardest to make trash cookers narrative and spread fake news. I feel like they need to stop him somehow. They can't do anything. Hype cannot do anything to international fans. They can only punish those in Korea. Like you see, Taekook sued that um thingy. They can't do anything to American ones, unfortunately. DJ Gino isn't a shipper. He just reacts to BTS content and does translations. Also, like Hype Boy. Dave is one of the worst ever. I've blocked and reported him so many times and he still appears in recommendations. Me too. I got tired of reporting. I don't think YouTube reporting does anything. YouTube and TikTok, when you report, nothing happens. Yes, girl, Jimmy is our hearts and no one gets to say nothing. Of course. He's perfect. What do you mean? Watch Taylor video. I hope you saw it, right? Jose does the same. He is. If you have a lot of followers, you're gonna do that. Unless you're getting a lot of followers as a Jikuka. Like Lily has a lot of followers, but it's because she's a Jikuka. So, she's going to be okay. Jimin is my bias. The man is gorgeous. He's beautiful. That's why they ship Taekook because they're hot. But I'm always like, have you seen Jikook? What Taylor video? I showed the Taylor video, unless it's because I'm just reading the comments now. This video. Introduction to BTS by Taylor, whatever. That video. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. To be honest, a good guide to watch is City's Guide. Yes, for haters and yada yeah. But also, Ben just reacted to an introduction video today. I did not hate it. I waited for the Jimin part and it was fine. And it's so outdated. I don't know why people recommend. I know. It's 3 years old. Let's leave it. Give up on it. Stop it. It's enough. 3 million views 3 years ago. It's done. Leave it. Ugh. Excelest is I also I wasn't completely happy with that one either, but it's definitely better than the Taylor one. I hate it so much. Thank you, Habiba. Thank you. If you're a Jimin fan, you should not like that Taylor video. You notice immediately that she is a Taekook auntie. I heard that there was a Taekooker who went live at the concert, and when Jimin was on screen, she would pan the camera away and then come back when like, bro, you can always tell a Taekooker. Even those who are pretending to be OT7, you can always tell a Taekooker. If I am on TikTok and I'm watching an OT7 video and it starts with V, I'm scrolling. If it's an 87 edit and it starts with V, bruh, I'm scrolling. Because always, guess who's gonna be at the bottom? Jimin. It's gonna be last. And it can start with V, and I'm like, okay, who's next? If the next partner is JK, I'm done. Moving on. Because you already know that's a trash cooker, and they're gonna put Jimin at the bottom. And they're barely even gonna do anything with that. And my friend who loves J-Hope made me realize that people do the same to J-Hope. By the way, you guys, it's because we're J-Cookers, we concentrate on Jimin. But if you pay attention, J-Hope gets the same Jimin treatment a lot. It's crazy work. I've noticed it and it bothers me that it reduces Jimin a lot. I thought I was the only one who noticed it. Thanks for noticing. Oh, yeah. Also, I did post the comments and we're not talking about the video. Yes. Okay. Yes. That Taylor video is, yeah. I feel like every reactor seems to fall for trash cookers propaganda at some point. Those people are in every comment section and they swear them every time. I don't think it's about swaying. Let me tell you something. It's like what happened? JK, there was someone on TikTok. My memory is just, they posted something and JK retweeted it. And then the comment section was full of trash cookers saying Tekukwen, Tekukwen, Tekukwen. And so this person posted a video about Tekukers. It's about Tekuk, something like that, to please them because all the comments are full of trash cookers. So they're gonna do to appease Tekukers. Kind of like the person with the Oreo thing. He got attacked by Tekukers, so he posted a Tekuk edit of them holding an Oreo. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just like what Big Hish does. Because there are so many, there's money to be made there. And that's what people do. We Dikukas, we are unproblematic. And sometimes you could watch a video and not comment and just leave a like and go about your day. But take cookers, they have to comment and they have to most of the time just say something negative about Jimin. And a lot of people, they have noticed that if you get engagement, you make more money, you get whatever, whatever. And so if take cookers are giving you engagement, which they will always give you engagement, that's why like that Korean thing that I hate, the news meet thing that I Koreabu, they are always pandering to take cookers because they know that they're gonna get their engagement. She's a Cookmin Asian creator. Becky, that one, Becky. I watch a lot of Jules G Cook videos too. Yeah. I like Taylor's introduction video, but I do agree that Jimin didn't get the introduction he deserved. And that is why I don't like it. She did all the other members very well. Then she got to Jimin and suddenly she had nothing to say about him apart from the fact that he's cute and he's got the alto and he like she said like three things about him when she went into so much detail about the other members. And that is why I can't like that video. Like BOT7 or don't make a freaking video. Nobody forced you to make this video. So if you're not gonna do all the members justice, then don't make the freaking video. Honestly, don't. So no, I do not like that introduction video because especially of a trash cooker will always show their colors. They try to pretend, but they will always show their colors. Break down the cookmin. Yes, I do like break down the cookmin, but I have a pet peeve about grammar. And as an African whose English is not the first language, I will not sit here and judge anybody, and I would never do that. But when it's really bad, I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's a me problem. But I do like the channel. I like it. But the spelling is just, I can't do it. I can't do it. But it's a good channel. Break down the cookmin. It's good. Breaky is breaking down the cookmin. Breaky is breaking down the cook. Yes, I like Breaky. I am subscribed to Breaky. But yeah, like I said, I am the grammar kind of just it takes me out a little bit. Not that my English is not the best. I am Kenyan. English is not my first language. I have no leg to stand on. But I do try to, you know, and if I don't know something, I'll check and I'll ask someone to do it. And especially because I had offered Breaky. In the comments I said I will help you for free. I will help you with the spellings. And she did say that yeah, she would get back to me, but she didn't. And I would have helped her for free. But she didn't get back to me. So now she just apologizes for her bad English, and that's fine. And if you have the patience for that, that's okay. But personally, I can't do it. If the grammar is too bad, I can't do it. And I hope that this is not coming off negatively. It's just a pet peeve of mine. And I am sorry and I apologize. But I love the channel. I can't believe I missed JK's Instagram live. I honestly do not have time for their lives, to be honest. I can't even lie. I just wait for highlights or I wait for Kanmon. Kanmon, if you know Kanmon on Tumblr, she watches the lives and then I go to her Tumblr and then I see what I missed because I cannot My life is very, when I do these videos, if it takes like the whole day and night, and I'm sleeping at midnight to do a 14-minute video because I'm gonna start doing a video, then my baby does this, I finish this, my toddler does this, I finish this, I did it, I need to do this, I need to do this. It's just when they go live, I never, even my gymming, I just, unless that live is like an hour or less, I don't know if, especially now with all the content, I can barely keep up on content. When am I gonna watch the live? There's no time. I love your videos. Thank you, Della Dillin. My friend got me into BTS and started watching videos on them. I asked her Jimin and JK were together. She said it was just kinship. I said, are you sure? Are you blind? If you get convinced, if there's a mass, there's people, if you come together and you convince yourself something, you're all going to believe it. Do you watch Kiwi Clarice? So sad she recently stopped making. She needs to focus on her vlog channel because of her personal life. Yes, I saw her on TikTok, but she's only making other things. Shazi Carita is a safe Spanish cook channel. She does her homework thoroughly and her English translation is always turned on. Ah, KKK. I have saved one of the videos. Jimmy is my bias. Every guide about BTS sure don't give a lot of information about Jimin. Just a cute, sexy, lovely thing that he can dance. That's it. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Women's ship is sailing again. Thanks to Jimin. One Summer Night was amazing, but unfortunately she's been keeping a low profile because of trashers. No, that's not why. She's on Tumblr and she's just busy with real life. It's not because of trash cookers. I think she did say that. It's just real life. In fact, she said she has stopped because of real life, and but once in a while she will come back and she will post. By the way, did you guys know One Summer Night is a V biased cooker? Do you know they exist? I was shocked. Someone told me that, and I was like, what? I didn't know they existed. I didn't know they existed. That's crazy work. Can you believe that? Like a V bias cooker can exist? That's insane. Because everyone V bias always ends up a trash cooker, my guy. It's crazy work. Everyone that hates on Jimmy or treats him as less than the deity that he is makes me feel sad, flabbergasted, and craving for a death note to write on. I actually think JK solos are the worst out of all the fandoms, 1000%. Kiwi Loves is hilarious. She's so great. I loved her, but she stopped making videos. Yeah. Jimin is exceptionally beautiful and a fluid dancer. He is my favorite dancer in BTS. And don't get me wrong, I know that J-Hope is amazing, and he is, and he's really good. And I can see people why they always rate J-Hope. Okay, that's fine. But at the end of the day, what I normally say is Jimin can do what J-Hope does, but J-Hope cannot do what Jimin does. And so to me, that's why I think Jimin is the better dancer. But I do think that J-Hope is amazing, and his body, the things he can do with his body is insane. When they sing normal and RM's verse, have you guys watched J-Hope during RM's verse of normal? 14, won't even, do you want from me? Have you watched J-Hope? Oh my god. It's so satisfying. After this live, go look for any normal performance and watch J-Hope dancing to RM's verse. It's insane. He beats like every beat. He's like, oh, he's so good. And then the end is like, ah. Someone tell me they've seen J-Hope dancing to normal RM's verse. Chef kiss. J-Hope is amazing. I know he's amazing, but I'm gonna pick Jimin any day of the week, and not just because he's my bias. Like that, the ballet stuff, the way he flies in the air, like he weighs nothing. It's beautiful to watch. I love Jungkook's sassy ways. I'm sure Jimin does too. Yeah, thank you, Mochi Cookie. First time coming to your live. Thank you. I just recently came across your channel, and now you're one of my favorite new cook channels. You treat them with so much respect and speak only truth. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jenals. To be honest, I hate how other male idols masculinized. Is that a word? Mesa, is that a word? Girl group dances. Like, are you this much insecure about masculinity that it stops you from performing a simple dance? It's true. BTS, they just don't care. Like, have you ever guys seen people making videos comparing other idols to BTS? I love the eating one. The way they eat, like they're eating so cutesy, and then you see BTS shoving things up there. Like BTS don't care. Like even in the concert, they have so much fun. They don't care. And other members are just trying. Other groups are just trying to just be there performing, just be professional. Ugh. I hate the Taylor guide. I don't like her introduction about Jimin. Like she hates Jimin. I found out she's a trash cooker. I found out that she's been shady about Jimin. Taylor is a trash cooker, which explains why she did Jimin dirty in that video. And the fact that you read the comment section and there's nobody complaining about Jimin is insane to me. Is wild. The fact that nobody ever notices that the Jimin part is garbage. Portable, hello, hello. I always appreciate BTS's dancing to girl group. Absolutely. There's a new armies that got into BTS on TikTok. She went to a concert which she loved. She's now listening to all their solo albums. Ah, you're my favorite Jiku channel. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's such a high compliment, honestly, because there's so many Jikook channels. I've always appreciated. Oh, did I scroll down? I joined because of J-Hope, but I love them all. How it can be opposite? It's sad they all have such a strong bond. How can you separate them? The way, when I tell you, when you come to Jikook, I know a biased, like I know a J-Hope biased Jikuka. I know an RM biased Jikuka. I know a Jin biased Jikuka. I know a Sugar biased Jikuka. And oh yeah, I got shocked about Wunsama being a V biased Jikuka. This is what I mean about Jikukas. We are not all JK and Jimin biased. Like some are biased of other members, but they ship Jikuk because that's the real couple. But there are other members' biases. Do you see what I mean? But trash cookers, they are all V biased or JK biased, mostly V biased because they are V solos, and they all hate Jimin. Literally, one of the rules to be a trash cooker is to hate Jimin. It's in the rules. I hear you when you're in their discords and you say something nice about Jimin, you get kicked out. Yes. Superficial armies who rely only on compilation or edits easily become trash cookers. Yeah. Hi Shazi. Hi Muriel. Aphrodite, I watch every video of you. Thank you so much. The dad god. Oh, what's his name? I showed you his name. Jackpot. I love his yes. Jackpot is good. He is Korean. Jackpot is Korean? Yes, I was yes. Jackpot is a secret to cook, I'm telling you. I'm very behind on the comments. I will also see comments from this other phone because I pause to talk to you guys. That's my problem. I hate how reactors just have to hide the fact that they're jokers just because of trash cookers not having decorum in the comment section. I know. But if you don't like some people who don't mind confrontations, they don't hide. But not everybody likes to fight. Not everybody likes drama. So I understand if they avoid it. Thank you, Kasonga. Take cookers just go to Jikook channels to harass us. They're the worst, but I block and report all of them. Amen. Do you know like fan fiction or do you think there's some problems with it? I do not read. I used to read fan fiction because what I used to ship before this was Galavich from the Shameless version, US. And I used to write fan fiction and read fan fiction. And I used to read Sterek fan fiction, that's Styles and Derek from Teen Wolf. And I have no problem with fan fiction, but when it comes to Jikook, because they are real people, I really have trouble being comfortable with that. But that's just a me problem. I'm not judging whoever does it. You want to read fan fiction, go ahead and do so. But for me, because I don't want to change, I just want them for the. But I'm a little bit. How do I say this? I do read on Twitter. I read the crack fix. They're short, good, straight to the point, but they also just, the crack fix, the ones that have photos and of like they said this, they posted this, JK posted this, Jimmy posted this, Have you guys seen that? I love those. I will read those, but actual serious fan fiction, no, I don't want to read that. I also like the YouTube stuff where they show obviously they're talking and they're pretending they're saying something else, fake subs. Yeah, they're called fake subs. I also watch those because it's a little bit like realistic because it's JK talking. At the back of my mind, I know that's not what he said, but the subtitles are telling me he says this and that, and it's easy. It's much more to picture him saying that or Jimmy saying that because they are the ones saying that. Of course, it's always funny because I'm always like, if a Korean watches this video, are they gonna be able to concentrate because they hear what is being said, but what the subtitles are saying? Oh, I wanna fuck you. Oh, I love the YouTube stuff so much. Ah, like my favorite. Let me see if I can find it. Da 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 da. Jiko Cookmin watch history. No, 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 no. I want my playlist. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, I gotta find you this thingy here. It's really good. Your eyes, like your eyes tell. It's yeah, it's called Your Eyes Tell. It's YouTube. This one, 15K views. Damn, son. Okay, so it's this one. I would recommend this one a lot. It's done by a real army, right? Your Eyes Tell. She does Jikook fan fiction on YouTube, and it's basically them talking, of course, with fake subs, and they're really good. They get me emotional sometimes in my feels. Like there's one where they had broken up, and JK was begging Jimmy. It was I was like, I even cried. I think, and then of course they add all this explicit moans and things. And you know my jam. That's my jam. Like this one, this last one. Guys, these ones I will watch on YouTube. The fake stuff I will watch. Real Army. I like this channel a lot. They haven't posted in a while. I don't think 4 years ago, their last video. But this kind of stuff I will watch because it's fake. It's fake. Fake subs, and it's much more realistic for me. But no, I do not read fan fiction. The DT Parker guy, some of his stuff seems surface level. Yes, he is very surface level. Like his reaction to like crazy was very surface level. Takeokers follow me because they quote my comments on different pods. Must be fun. Lucky you. If anyone sees anything from Ty Williams, she's the one I've been watching because she's really against all but Tay and JK. Huh? She's the one I've been watching because she's against all but Tay. So she's a Tay cooker. I don't understand that comment. The reactors know to react to Jikook. Habiba, they never mind tattoo gets itself known every chance it gets. On purpose. JK loves looking or reading Jikook comments or videos. I dislike V because he's clinging or because of his crazy fandom, but they're definitely the Lulu when you have an edit to fit your narrative. Yeah, but V is clingy. He's clingy to everybody. If he's just clingy, then he's just clingy. He's just who he is. You can't blame a person for. You remember Bon Voyage when he was begging RM to cuddle? He was like, "I need to cuddle." You know, the night before, Jimin allowed him to cuddle because it's Jimin, but he wanted to cuddle RM the next day, and RM was like, "Fuck no." Yeah, he is clingy. I think he's that kind of guy who likes to cuddle like his girlfriend and stuff like that. And he's very big on like physical touch. Maybe that's his love language, physical touch. Yes, I can see that. I can see V's love language being physical touch. Who's their account so I can block? It's Caroline on Twitter. The reality is that trash cookers are obsessed with J and JK. They don't really love them. They just wish they could have for G cook have. Yep, that's why they're always trying to make V look like Jimin. I find it quite confusing how DT Parker forgets information about Jimin he just watched. That's what I'm saying. I like him, but he just can't see the account name. Which one? Was it Caroline? Which account name can't you see? Was it Carol? If you just search Caroline on Twitter and Caroline BTS, they're gonna pop up. They have a lot of followers. Hypocrite. I've been watching highlights of BTS concerts online. The section in the show where Jin, V, and JK do this acting up stupid together. I hope they change that section for the other concerts. Why? I love it. Is it butter? It's butter. I like it. I really like it. Why? It's funny and it's nice. I like it. I like how Jimmy just passes by. Jimmy is supposed to be one of them, but he doesn't join them because that part of Butter, it's normally the vocal line. They sing all together, but Jimmy doesn't join them. I think it's funny. It's hilarious and fun. I hope they don't change it. I think it's funny. I don't know this drama. Which drama BTS box? Rala's. It was a Rara's is 47. I'd like more choreography. Amount of trash cookers coming under my videos lately has been getting worse. They're definitely getting bolder. Hi, Slaverine! Hi, guys. You're not saying you like Slaverine? First of all, hi, big fan. Guys, that Slaverine is in this live. We all love her edits, right? I do K-pop edits on TikTok. Hi, Bevberry. Da, 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 da. I think someone said he removed his BTS tattoos. I also hate PJMs sometimes because I come across videos where they just say, "How dare you ship to me, JK?" when Jimmy is getting all the hate and JK is not doing anything. Well, the one thing I respect about PJMs is that if Jimmy came out with JK, I am telling you, PJMs would not do what uh, Vsolos did when he came out with Jenny. PJMs would back their man and they would like stand by him no matter what. I respect PJMs for that. They have never attacked Jimin because he did something they did not like ever. To them, Jimin is an angel, and I will respect PJMs. Like they do anything for Jimin. They're like the solos who really show up for their. I love PJMs, but of course I don't like when they hate on JK. That side, I don't like it. But their support for Jimin is admirable. I am a Jimin encyclopedia. I bet you don't know more than JK. Taekook original videos can be found in Jikook original videos. True, that is true. Where you finding Taekook unedited content? It's arrows and circles. I saw people on TikTok that started as Taekookers, but then now they become Jikookers. You can you can be a Taekuka and become a Jikuka, but you cannot be a Jikuka and become a Taekuka. And also, once you're a Jikuka, you're gonna be a Jikuka forever. Anytime I see a comment saying, "I used to be a Jikuka, but now I'm like, shh, why the fuck you lying? Were you always lying?" Shaz, I don't know about that slavery. Stop, you're making me blush. And I'm black, you can't see it, but it's there. Trash cookers follow Jikook tell us to steal our situation and words, literally. God. They are obsessed with us. To use them in their edited videos, they're so dumb, they can't describe with their own words their fictional ship. I know that Taekook is not real because they're just brothers, but I do believe something is going on between Jimin and Jungkook. Something is going on, all right? Hello, fellow Jungkook supporters. Hi, Jan BTS. 1 hour and 18 minutes. Bruh. Okay, let me try to read these comments as quickly as I can. Slaverine is a favorite of mine. Mine too. Slaverine's Jikook Please and Two Men in Love compilation videos are so incredibly touching. They always bring tears to my eyes. I know. I just saw the Please one. It was amazing. YouTube actually gave me Jikook content. I would imagine because I came in through Jimin. So when I got Jikook content later on, it just felt very underwhelming. How you're so lucky because people don't get Jimin content from YouTube. Not me trying to wipe off the whole Taekook ideology from my friend's mind who's a baby army and be biased because she keeps sending me those edited Taekook reels that come on her. God, Irene, you're doing God's work. Please keep going. Don't let her go down that rabbit hole, please. Is that you, slavery? That's her, slavery. That's her. Two men in love. Yes, it's sublime. Oh, I love that word. Sublime. It's funny how JK would read a Jiku comment on the live. It's funny, isn't it? I honestly believe JK makes up most of these comments, to be honest. They come up so fast. You've seen them. How is he seeing Jiku comments from all that? JK making up shit. Kiwi doesn't really check her DMs. You have to let her know on one of her videos. Let her know she will go see her messages. It would be fun. It would be fun to do a video with Kiwi. I am open. I love that you're true and raw. I love your content. You're a Jikuka, but I love them all. Thank you, BTS Army 1971. Jose is good at updating. Yes, I can't unsubscribe from Jose because he lets me know what's going on when it's going on. Wasn't Jose at Tekuka first? Was he? Was he? Well, he only has Jikook videos on his channel, so I don't know. It's me. I'm a big fan of his channel too. Oh, Jackpot? Yes. Slavarine in the house. Yay! Slavarine is in the building, right? I don't blame Jose. These people must report views for fun. I know. They just label everything, oh, shippers, when it's only trash cookers who act deranged. It's like OT7 fans don't want to cancel them out directly. I don't know what is going on. It's not all shippers. And when you try to, it's just, oh, you're all the same. No, we're not. We're not the ones attacking people. The fact that Jimmy's dad had to turn off his comment section because of them is diabolical. I hate that so much. I was never a take-cook person ever. Zero chemistry, friends at best, but once I went down the actual bunny tail, that was absolutely all it took and made me a J-Cook supporter. Yes, sir. Arrows and circles is just so funny. Break down the cook mean is breaky. Yes, yes, I understood now. Thank you, dear. I unsubscribed from Jose a long time ago because he's a take cooker. I don't know if he still is. He's not a take cooker. Jose is not a take cooker. Jose is just JK biased. He's not a take cooker at all. And he appreciates all members and even Jimin. He appreciates the way he appreciates Jimin. I love it. I like if you can appreciate Jimin and give him his flowers, I'm gonna be there. I've never seen toxic minded people like Tekokas where they would go as far as taking a real Jikook moment right in front of my eyes and making a Tekook moment, like when JM give Ahiki to JK. Yeah, that's apparently I don't know how that's a Tekook moment, but they found a way to make it. Samanai's comment is fine. I know, I love the songs she uses. I love the song she uses. Dave is the worst. Oh, cockroach. I just got a Karito notification. Everybody who is we are talking about is posting. Next, we're gonna see DT Parker posted. My bias is Jungkook. My bias Reka is Yoongi. When I first discovered Taekook videos, I did believe in Taekook, but then Taekook analysis came and Taekook out the water. Let's see the body electric. Oh, Lana Del Rey. Oh, Kasonga. Good night. Good night. Yeah, people are leaving. See, you've been here for 1 hour 22 minutes. That's crazy work. Get Kiwi on one of her videos. Let her know you message her so she can see your DMs. That's how I've gotten her to see my messages. Okay, if I remember. I'm lucky because YouTube has never attacked me with cook videos. You are. You are. Hi, Neil. I remember when I was at a cooker. OMG. How was it? How was it? I also subscribed from DT Parker when Face came out and he said that his album was better than Jimin's album. Did he? I mean, it's subjective. That's not. My husband loves V's music because my husband likes old music. So V's music is more his taste. And I get a lot of people like V's music because they get reminded of like the 80s or some shit. I don't know. So maybe if that's his taste, that's fair. I wouldn't personally unsubscribe to him from having that kind of an opinion, but you know, Kim K, you do what you gotta do. I like Write Something Guide too. It's more up to date than Taylor's. I don't know. Maybe I've seen it because I like to watch all these introduction to BTS videos so that I can see what they're doing about Jimin. See you tomorrow. Bye, Harriet. See you tomorrow. Jikook are beautiful together, way more hotter than Taekook IMO. I agree. Celeste bias is V, and it shows. It shows. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, Shazi. I can't wait for your 5,000 subscribers live. Did I say I was going live? Please bring up a partner. I would draw internet blood for Jimmy. Side note, I was raised by 3 gay men. Ah, that's why you're here. You understand what to look for. I didn't say I was doing a 5,000 live. I said I was going to do a 5,000 subscribers video and it was going to be an explicit video. And we were going to look at how they began to where they are now. When I think they hooked up for the first time, who I think found out fast, how they hope. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I'm sorry, I don't believe in 87. I don't even like my family members equally. That's impossible. When I see people rating on TikTok, I don't like when people rate members from 1 to 7. I think if you're gonna do that, keep that shit in the DMs. But you're supposed to rate members. Number one, Jimmy. Number two, all the other members. Like that's not what I'm saying everybody should do. I'm saying me. Because my bias is Jimin. You rate number one Jimin and then number two, the other six. That's how it's supposed to do. Like because you cannot lie and say that we all love all the members equally. That's impossible. Jiku together look like a real life anime. They're so freaking. I know. Excellence is friends with Jose, so I'm careful with her. I like her, but I keep my distance. I only watch her reaction videos or BTS music videos. I don't know. I am suspicious of people who are V biased. When I get a Teku video on YouTube, I find the not interested but very fast. I'm not able to watch any of it because of the haters. I know. To me, Jose is a Tekuka. I have not gotten that at all. I don't get that vibe from Jose, and I watch all his videos because I have to be updated. All his BTS videos, anyway. As a hobby bias, that's true. Newer fans that came in during solo era have more love for J-Hope than this so-called OT7s ever had. Yeah, I love it. I love seeing it. J-Hope is so loved now. I love it. Like Mexico was J-Hope's territory. Like every member is popular in whatever. Like in South Korea, that's Jimin's territory. He's the most popular there. Then in the US, that's Jikook. And people would argue Jimin even more than JK. Mexico, J-Hope's gone that down bad. And also J-Hope has the UK. And then V Japan is V territory. Like that V's got Japan. China, oh, I had this list. There was this list. People make this list. Where was RM Engine? I can't remember now. But every member has a country where they're like the most loved. I'm not a shipper, I'm a supporter, will continue. But when I first became a Tikuk, I had a lot of Tikuk try their best to convince me that Tikuk was real. Try somewhere else. Yes, please. I don't watch anything that has to do with V because in their topic will be downgrade Jimin like it's nothing. I know. I don't understand those who hate Jimin and underestimate his beauty, bro. JK is very lucky he's got an angel. I know. I think your English is great. It is not bad. But that's because Kenyans, we were colonized by the British. This is we were colonized. Kenyans were colonized by the British, so we speak British, not British. We speak English from when we are born. Well, we have our Kiswahili and our other languages, but we also speak English. Like even in school, everything is taught in English. So if you find a Kenyan, most likely their English is gonna be good. Fun fact. A person cannot like them all the same. When the first thing out of an 87 mouth is who's your bias, that means who's your favorite. So there's definitely a pecking order. Jimin and JK number one always. Yeah, Jimin number one, JK number two for me. Number three. Wait, we are not rating members, isn't it? You keep it real and I love you for that. That's why I subscribe to your channel. Keep doing. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah. Your English is so good. Don't worry. If you see my English, you laugh. I'm a failure in grammar. I would never laugh at anybody's English because I am not an English speaker. English is not my first language either. First thing commenting, I love how you get to the point. I always come here to get the facts. Do I always get to the point? I talk a lot. I don't always get to the point. I am a digresser. I am a professional digresser, my guy. I will but thank you, dear. I love your realness. Thank you, Pore. Your neighbor news, Peacock Nation. Oh, Peacock Nation. Yeah, we did become Peacock Nation in Vietnam, didn't we? I'm so excited for the Busan concert. I think Jikook will feel more comfortable since they'll be in your hometown. And we all know they go wild when they're home. Do they? I don't know. I think they go wilder when they are international. I don't know that they go wilder when they are local. But there are some moments, like the crouch to crouch moment, the one where JK Solos reported to Big Hit that they were being too gay. You know that moment where they're wearing suits and there's crouch to crouch and Jimin sings like this and JK holds his thigh. They were in South Korea. So we'll see. What I really didn't know that. Our wing BTS. What didn't you know? Because I'm reading the comments. You know, Jackie, she's always biased towards me. No, I don't. I was a bit biased to Kuka when I first got in 2017, but JK became a biased in 2019. Ah, so it is possible. I will go watch the Hope dance after this. Do it. Normal performance. RM's fast. Go watch J Hope. You're not going to regret it. So on point. Hope is great, but Jimin, he's untouchable 1000%. Girl, what? Kim Taeyang is my bias. What? Well, he is the reason I got into BTS. I then fell in love with the Angel Park Jimin, and I was doomed. Then Ziku got into my life, and I'm happy as ever. Then he's not your bias. I'm 3J biased. Yes, clock it. I am a Yumin Cook biased, but the Youngbat, my favorite trio is Yumin Cook, but that changes a lot. It could be Jinjin Cook, it could be Hopin Cook. Like I never know between Jin and J Hope. I never know who I'm loving the most. Depends on when I wake up. What's it called? I love J Hope. I want to see normal performance. I love watching both Jimin and J-Hope dancing. Both are amazing in different ways. Absolutely. A lot of people when they rate dancers in K-pop, they always put Jimin and J-Hope and JK first because they never know who to put where. Jimin's contemporary dance is the reason I like the art of dancing back in 2019. I love how you said it. Jimin can do anything, just so angelic. Yes, absolutely. Jimin is and also the fact that Jimin will never say that he's the best dancer. I love that. Jimmy is dancing with feeling and dancing from the music off of his body. Jin can dance gorgeous, but not from feeling. That is the difference. Jin? Are we comparing Jimin and Jin? I'm sorry for any Jin bias people in the comment section, but are we comparing Jimin and Jin? I love how BTS are just so comfortable being their normal selves. I love it. I convinced even some women are jealous of Jimin. Yeah, the women aunties who attack Jimin for sure. I mean, they hope not Jin. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. If you love Jin, I'm so sorry. I mean, I love Jin too. I mean, if Jin is your bias, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say it like that. Oh, wait, you're making me more pissed over that. Hey, Lavid, it's disgusting. Yunki bias Chikuka, yes. Lava, what is going on here? J-Hope is great, but Jimin is extraordinary. Let's not forget how difficult it was for J-Hope to learn his dance for Killing It Girl, and Jimin did it just by watching it a few times. Girl. I'm Taeyang bias Chikuka. Latimolala. Love that. I love seeing that. I love that. I've seen videos like that. It's only funny when they try to compare eating to BTS. I know. It's crazy to hate Jimin. It's abnormal. Go to hospital. Go to a mental institution if you hate Jimin. Anybody with half a brain and eyes should be a Jikuka, no matter who your bias is. Mic drop. Thank you, MC Dal. I love how you analyze the videos and how you keep up in check, even when domestic of the Jikukas get insecure. Jimin is my all-time bias and Jungkook is my bias wrecker. Here. You keep us in check when domestic of the Jikukas get insecure. Fuck those people. Insecure Jikukas, my vagina. You're right, I'm a Jin biased Jikuka, although Jimin also became a bias a year after Jin. Oh, I love that. Kim K, I'm sorry about what I said about Jin. I did not mean to laugh like that. Jin has improved a lot in his dancing. Right now in 2.0, Jin's dancing is like I was watching him during 2.0 and he during this part there's this part you can't even tell he's you know that part 2.0 you say it. He's good and I was watching when they don't gotta be they do that Michael Jackson thing with their legs. Jin can do it too. I was so impressed. Jin's dancing has improved a lot. Bambi Cookies, Sterek, yes. Sterek, Eleshik. I love Sterek. I love Sterek a lot. Whenever I comment on Jikook and someone says something negative, I reply, I wish you chills, peace, or peace. It's also chill in Kenya. Chill. I've never gotten into fan fiction. Feels feels wrong for wrong people. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm being saying. Hi, Oribinita. I should have said Jumbo from Canada. Oh, Jumbo. That's how you know you're not Kenyan. Kenyans, we don't say Jumbo. Anybody says Jumbo, then we know you're not Kenyan. Because we have a saying. So if you want to If you want to impress a Kenyan, don't tell them Jumbo. Tell them Sasa. S-A-S-A. So if you ever meet a Kenyan, if you go Jumbo, we're like, oh, so you watch The Lion King? We say Sasa. I saw two of the subtitle ones in the last 24 hours and they were both good. I was the Rose Bowl moment. Huh? I saw two of the subtitle ones in the last 24 hours. They were both. What are we talking about? The real EB? I'm so sorry. Vanessa, I would have never read the fanfic, but I stumbled upon CJ Moon's channel and now I'm in love with her canon series. Aww. I reply to haters with this emoji nowadays, especially Yumin shippers. They're getting on my nerves these days. Well, Yumin shippers are, oh no, I was gonna say they're also trash cookers, but these days, I think Yuminas are actual Yuminas because trash cookers hate Jimin too much to be Yuminas. Finally, someone who has the balls to say it, hands down the man, Mr. Park Tune is the best Korean dancer. Please look at his resume. He's so undervalued, I can't wait for him to go solo. When is Jimin said he's going solo? Jimin is not going solo. Jimin loves BTS too much. He's not going anywhere. Jimmy is not leaving BTS. JK would gladly, if it meant coming out, and for them, JK would give up his career just like this for Jimin. You know how we know this? When JK was supposed to go perform in the Super Bowl with Asha, is this the Super Bowl? That's where they're gonna be. JK was supposed to go perform the Super Bowl with Asha, but he didn't. Why? Because he had to enlist in the military with Jimin. So, career, Jimin. Career versus Jimin. Jimin, 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 Jimin. I'm a fan fiction person, I just make it in my head. Jikook fanfiction are mostly ours. Jikook names are used, but it's very much original stories and characters. I find it removed from the real couple enough to be enjoyable. Ah, that makes sense, Laverine. That makes sense. Fanfic by CJ Moon. I was a bit biased when I first got in and got introduced to shipping through Namjin. They got Taekook feeds, knew those ships were just friends. They found Jikook and knew was something different. Smart people. I feel pity for the Yunmin. The videos are always too short. They try so hard. Poor little kitties. Yeah, there's no Yunmin moments at the moment. Jimin is a. I think that's also Jimin's fault, to be honest. I think he realizes how JK feels about that situation. So Jimin tries not to Yunmin too much. I remember that man was clinging onto a pillow. Yeah, V is a cuddler. He's a cuddler. He's clingy. He's yeah. I was explaining Ty Williams is a YouTube tarot trader. Oh, okay. We saw against everyone but JK and Tay. I keep an eye because some of the things she says really bad and inflammatory against the members. Tarot trader. I'm like, I am a born again Christian, and yes, I am a born again Christian who supports a gay relationship. But when you serve, when you believe in Jesus, you cannot believe in psychics and this other stuff. So I'm always like, I see prediction stuff on Twitter. I'm like, no, thank you. I swat them away like a fly. You can't do Jesus and do tarot cards at the same time. So I'm not gonna be looking for that one. You are right. J-Hope is a great dancer. Jimin can do what J-Hope do, but J-Hope cannot do what Jimin do. This is what makes Jimin extraordinary. How are you? Hello, Shalua. I wish they would give Jimin and Jungkook a solo spot on their world tour. I was talking to my friend Jane. I don't know if she's still here. And I was saying, you know what we need? We need a Jikook concert. And then she said, that would never happen because people would kill each other. Trash cookers and cookers in the concert would kill each other. And I was like, no, because it would be Jikookers attending and OT7. Trash cookers are not stepping foot in a Jikook concert, my guy. What are they going to do there? But a Vimin Cook concert, that would be a disaster. Ty William Lady straight be calling Jimin a creep just for interacting with JK. Why are we watching this tarot lady if she's a Jimin auntie? Why are we watching her? Why are we watching her? Why are you inviting demons in your house? I'm waiting for Jimin to upload a video for Be Mine. He said they did choreo for. Oh, not gonna lie, she terrifies me. I'm telling you. Stop it with the tarot, people. Stop it. Jungkook is real. How you gonna leave? When you come here, you stay. I think Jimin and J-Hope have different dancing styles and they're so both amazing. But Jimin's dancing style is definitely my vibe. So graceful and beautiful. I hear you. It's just like the singing. So it's like, who's your favorite BTS singer? Who is it? Jimin? Is it Jungkook? Is it Jimin? Is it Jungkook? Is it Jin? Is it V? It's like, again, I choose Jimin because his voice is unique. Because it's like, you don't need to be like, oops, that's Jimin. When you hear his voice is like so unique. It's like, oh, that's Jimin. That's why I also choose my favorite voice is Jimin. That being said, JK's vibrato, chef kiss. JK's vibrato gives me goosebumps. And also, he is the man who can sing so well out of breath, and I love that. Jin can also sing well when he's been dancing, but for me, I refuse to give Jin the credit because he doesn't dance as hard as Jikook dance. Like, he doesn't dance as hard as JK dances. So for JK to dance as hard as he dances and still sing and be stable, that is insane. But that aside, so yes, Jimin's voice is my favorite, but JK's vibrato, girl, he when he did that acapella, aeroplane acapella, and when they sing, is it no, this song Soap were doing. You know that song Soap do, the Korean song Soap do. How does it go? The one Soap do. There's a song. They so they do that song so well. Even Jimin's vibrato is like really good. But if I was gonna pick a vibrato, I would pick JK's vibrato. But if I'm gonna pick a voice, I would pick Jimin's voice. But then also sometimes V's deep voice like tickles your bean, if you know what I mean. Ah. Hello, fellow Jikuka. I saw someone who was like, I was at Jikook, but I found this video and it's a Tekuk video. I was like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you cannot go from being a Jikuka to be a Tekuka. Like that's impossible. Jungkook saying John Jimin and smacking. Hi Fatima. I don't know who Jackpot is. Oh, he's a reactor. He's an OT7 reactor, but he also reacts to like Jikook sometimes. I've watched every reaction to my ultimate Jikook video. And I hate when people don't post videos. Like if you're gonna react, post the video. Because if I watch the ultimate Jikook video reaction and you're not posing, I'm not watching that video because you're missing so much if you don't pose. It's so annoying. I wish the members could address their shippers even just a little. I can't wrap my hand around all the hate, especially Jimmy's get. It's not gonna do nothing. It's not going to do anything. The only one who could actually address the shippers and something happens, that would be V. They wouldn't listen. They still wouldn't listen to him, to be honest. I don't think it would work. But if he did it, maybe. I love Shiki. He levels up my mood. Yeah, Shiki is a good OT7 and he helps people like talk about streaming and voting. I love Visual Jazz album, but it's not better than Jimmy's albums. Jimmy's music is more my type. V's music is not my type at all. I love Singularity, and I think that's it. Oh, I also like I Wish You Could Love Me Again. I like that one, but that was it. Hi from Russia. Hello. The problem I have with Jose is that he reports on things that happen with JK Yote and certain members, but when it comes to Jimin, he's radio silent, and I called him out on that, and he deleted my comment. Oh, I remember. There's a JK thing that he did, and then he didn't do the Jimin thing, even though Jimin thing came first. What was that? Oh, oh, I think I've seen that now. Oh, he moves funny when it comes to Jimin. Jose? Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Because if he does that, then I can also unsubscribe. Anyone who has ever been in a real romantic relationship can recognize a couple in love. The others are simply wistfully blind to his real fact. Fact. I can understand people who were trash cookers because they first came across the edited videos, but then they saw the truth and became tea cookers. They're normal people. The opposite is not possible. I know, I know, I know, I know. I think they do as much as they can. V, to his credit, got pissed off with tea cookers and told them to get out of their imagination. Yeah, but they didn't listen. But also, he could have been clearer. Like, they could be like, I am not dating Django, okay? And then they're gonna be like, the company made him say that. We all know J-Hope is president was the first. No, absolutely, J-Hope was the first one to know. What you mean? We all biased. I think J-Hope's the best. Ah, good. Yeah, and he is. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. And if whoever says J-Hope is the best, I can see why. If someone claims to be OT7 and report on BTS members, report on all of them, not pick and choose who you're going to report on, and that is what Jose does. Oh, I thought I saw some. He's reporting on Jimin, right? Oh, I didn't know that he doesn't report on Jimin. Okay, I'm definitely gonna pay attention now. 3J all the way. Yes. I do agree that Jose is a tekuka. He just isn't shout out about really? Oh my god, this is news to me. I'm so shocked. I'm very shocked. Are you a member of any Cook chat on Telegram? No. the First of all, I'm coming to discover that there's other things on Telegram apart from porn because oh, I'm not gonna put my country on blast, but I thought Telegram was just a porn site like OnlyFans. Does anyone like them all the same? That'd be interesting. I don't think so. It's not possible. Even mothers, parents don't like their kids all the same. I do for now. Maybe when they grow older and one starts pissing me off. I don't know. For me, Cook is number one and hobbies my number two. That happens a lot. I kind of do see the beauty in all of them for real. That's for a reason, 1,000%. Purple hair Jean, also hooligan Jean. Hooligan Jean, Hooligan the MV. Jean was like, apart from Jimin, of course, Jimin killed it. He always kills it. And J Hope. The Hooligan MV. And I also love V's hair in the Hooligan MV. And I also love RM when he keeps. Okay, you know what? Moving on. But Hooligan Jean, I loved it. I love him. They do go crazy in Busan. Ah, okay. Can't wait. We're gonna get so much curry from Busan. Okay, you guys are hyping me up. You're giving me hope. You're giving me hope. Jimmy is the eternal number one. Is absolutely everything. Oh, 1,000%. I remember it was during Love Yourself, Speak Yourself in a concert. It was beautiful. Ah, the crotch to crotch moment. What? I'm missing something. So, sorry, Kiki. What was the context? Tai can be just that bad about Yoongi because of the accident and how he was before, calling him a bully and shit. Who the fuck is Tai? Jimin bias here. Hello, welcome. We got a lot of Jimin bias people. Most Jikokas are Jimin biased. That happens. Here too, Jikook is number one. And what? Fucking stop that. I need a phone stand. I already ordered it, so it's coming. Tay was my bias first when I first got into BTS, but Jimin is my bias now. A lot of African armies are V biased, so a lot of African armies are Tay. I get a lot of African people insulting me in my DMs because of being a J cooker because they're trash cookers. Do you remember JK and Jimin sang to each other during the Truth Untold? I freaking lost my mind. That was beautiful. Oh, when they changed the lyrics and when they started looking at each other. Apparently, if you watch the before concerts, it was only like one of them who was supposed to be singing the end of Truth Untold. But then by the end, it's both of them who are singing and they were turning to each other. There's this one performance where you can see JK is waiting for Jimin to turn because Jimin was facing the other way and they're singing and JK is waiting for Jimin to turn, but Jimin is not turning. And JK does this thing. You know, this thing they do when they're like unsure or whatever. We do it too as Africans, so I usually recognize it immediately. And JK was like, in the performance, but then Jimin eventually turns around and they sing to each other and JK starts smiling. Like he really thought Jimin was not gonna turn around. And that for me is what made me realize shit, they had discussed this, they've talked about this, they're singing this song to each other. That line means something to them. I'll still miss you. I still love you. Oh, what is the line? I still want you. Yes, yes, yes. I still want you. Okay. Yes. The cook is real, my nigga. Jimmy dances the passion and he's my bias. Yes. Jimmy is my guy all day, every day. I love BTS because of him. Yes. JK and Tay are my biases at first. JK number one. Now Jimmy is my bias wrecker and he's number two. Oh my god, my phone is 5%. Hold on. My phone is dying. Wow, we've been here for an hour and 50 minutes. Guys, what are we doing? Why are we not asleep yet? Okay, hold on. 1 hour 50 minutes we've been here. I so want to stay, but I have to go. Good night, everyone. It was lovely to see you, Shazi. Bye, de la vida. My heart is saying we're gonna get spoiled from Busan concert. Okay, Lachimolala. I hope you are right. Hi, also same. I'm Jimmy Ultimate Bias. JK and Yungi are my bias records, and the rest wreck me as well. Honestly, it's hard not to love them all. I hear you. OT7 up in this bitch. How old are you? I am 1 year older than Sugar. Are you getting tired? What did your phone do to you? Are you telling me to go to bed? No, I don't have a phone stand, so it keeps calling. Why don't we talk about Yumin? We don't talk about Yumin. We don't talk about Yumin because JK doesn't like Yumin, and we are Team JK. So, shh, don't talk about Yumin. I just arrived. What specifically do we not like about Taylor video? Because I probably agree. Oh, Grace, I love you. Um, you didn't notice? Well, when I pay a lot of attention to, obviously, because he's my bias. If I watch a video about OT7 people, I'm gonna wait for the part about Jimin, and the part about Jimin is a disappointment. If you watch the Taylor video and you get to the Jimin part, it's nothing. She had nothing to say about him apart from father. He's cute and he can dance, I guess. It's like she just put him there because if she didn't put him there, she would have gotten in trouble and gotten attacked by PJMs. So it's like she put him there because she just had to do it. But otherwise, she didn't want to. You could tell she didn't want to. I hate that video. I hate it so much. And I hate that every time some tears they get recommended that video is fucking annoying. Everything. Sonia. What Sonia said. Oh, Yunmin is honestly funny to me at this point. Yunmin they're good. I like how they love each other. They're just not a couple in it. Jin's dancing has been crazy good. I'm so proud of him. He's doing so good. I'm loving it so much. That man has improved his performance. I'm impressed. I'm so proud of him. I hear you. Aphrodite, thank you. I'm actually a PJM and became a Jikuka because my boy loves JK and I'm always supporting my loved ones. If Jimmy loves JK, I will also love him. That's how all PJMs are supposed to do. They're not gonna do that now. But if the truth ever comes out one day, they're going to support him. I need a video about the old Jikook relationship. Ooh, it's juicy. The Jikook story is so juicy. That man is never going solo. I hate when people say he'll go solo. Jimin will always pick BTS before ever going solo. If you know Jimin, then you know he's never going solo. Anybody who says he's going solo, he's not going solo. He could work with a different company. He could leave Hype, but he's not gonna leave BTS. But he could leave Hype, and he should leave Hype. I think Jimin should leave Hype. Those people. Those people. Jimin should leave Hype, but work with BTS. But someone was saying it's a lot of work to start looking for like new management and all that. Like it's a lot of work to, yeah, it would be a lot. I think he's just gonna stay in BTS for the duration of their whatever. But he should leave Hype. But he's not going to. Is she live in another platform at the same time? Why is she reading these comments? No, here. I'm seeing comments here. You can see comments on your live. You know, like how when members go live and they read their comments like this? I can do that. That's what I'm doing. Love that someone said they make Jiguk fanfic in their head. Do you think trash cookers are demoralized lately? They're always annoying and horrible, but I feel like a shift. The bad eggs never go and it's still a popular shift, of course, but just curious on your thoughts. There's always steak cookers who are getting like see the light. Like when we did the thing with Jenny, a lot of them left. You wouldn't think so, but a lot of them left, to be honest. And after, are you sure a lot of them left? After what happened after military, a lot of them left. Like anytime something big happens with Jikook, there are some people who come to their senses, but those are the ones who are just holding on for dear life. Some just go and they give up completely. I'm tired of being frustrated, you know. She's behind in the comments trying to read most of them. I am reading all the comments actually. That's why I'm still behind. I love you, Shazzy. I'm a born again too, and I'm like, how can I support this couple so much? Because I need a deeper reason as to why two men cannot be together. I need Nobody has ever explained why that should not happen. They always like the Bible says so, okay, but what is so wrong about it? I need better explanation for why I'm supposed to hate two people in love. That's all. I need God to tell me himself. I say that and then he talks to me. Is there a way to message you or send you links? Yes, Twitter. I have Twitter Mrs. Park 77777. I have Mrs. Monahan on Tumblr and also on TikTok. I am Jangji Joker. You can message me. What is the difference between Gcook and Cookmin? Because I saw a lot of people use Gcook and some use Cookmin. Is there any special way for using that? Hi Hazel, are you new in the fandom? I'm assuming Gcook is what international fans call them, Jimin and Jungkook, and Cookmin is what KG cookers call them. That is Korean G cookers. They call them Cookmin, and they call them Cookmin because they believe JK is the top and is the dominant one in the relationship. So they call him cook. They call them Cookmin. JK comes first and Jimin second. I prefer Jikook because I've always preferred whoever comes first, and Jimin is older, and also because if you notice, Jimin prefers to be first. Even when he coined Mini Money, he put himself first. He could have been Money Mini, but he wanted to come first. And then when he said Minguki, he put himself first. And he's also said Jikook in 2015, so he put himself first. So as my bias, I am gonna do what he wants, and I'm gonna call them Jikook. I also like Jungji because they call themselves that in Are You Sure? Where JK came first. Who said Jungji? Was it Jimin or JK? Who came up with Jungji? Was it Jimin? Because I don't remember very well. But yeah, Jikook is Jimin Jungkook by international fans. Kookmin is Korean fans because they believe JK is top and the dominant one. We would be that willing in a Jikook concert. I want to that Willie Najiko concert. I believe in Ty Williams, but she gives me bad feeling towards the members, and she has a decent following that are all rabbit tail cookers. Why are we watching this Ty Williams person who is a trash cooker and creepy? Why are you doing that? Run for your lives. I honestly think all members are in love with Jimin, but JK is in the intimate one. Is Jin in love with Jimin though? I think like Jin is the one who's able to resist Jimin the most. I find. I think Jin is pretty good at resisting Jimin's charms. A Minko concert, bro. Can you imagine? It would be a disaster. I know. Oh my god. It would be horrible. Cookmin is way back before Jikook. OG supporters say Cookmin. Well, OG supporters will be the Korean ones, but I think even in the internet, Jimin said was asked once, what name would you call yourself and Jungkook? You know, back then when Jimin was obsessed with JK, and so anywhere they would go to interviews, he would be asked a lot of questions about him and JK, and he was asked what he calls himself. I have the receipt, and I will post it probably on the video that I do. Jimmy fell fast, Jungkook fell harder. You know that garbage thing Jungkookers like to say. And he said that he he would call them Jikook, and that was in 2015. So I don't know that Cookmin was OG. More for reporting reasons. They have made threats before, and I believe they are gone. And that's the reason I keep up with anything she says. Okay, do that for us, Sonia. I know Jimin's voice in my sleep. Well, that's so soothing, isn't it? Please upload this live. I will. YouTube automatically does that. It's not going to be deleted. And then I'll have to put subs. I'll put subtitles for my non-English speakers. I agree JK's vibrato and I wish they will let him belt more. Oh, I don't think anybody's not letting JK belt. Sorry guys, I think my kid is crying. I'll give her a minute. A Diku concert would be great, but I'll be very happy if they only do a song together. Yeah, Hype is not gonna let Jiku do a song together. Yeah, Jikook are never gonna do a song together. They are too powerful, and Hype know that. They are too powerful together. Otsukare, yes! Ah, thank you, Otsukare. Yes. Oh, that song when Jikook did that song, JK's vibrato, and even Jimmy's vibrato, and Jimmy kept belting, and oh my god, there's an Otsukare performance that is just JK's vibrato is amazing. Yes, Otsukare, thank you guys. Oh, I would have tried to figure out that name even in my dreams. Otsukare, Namarashima. Jackie on the mic is crazy. The way he can do runs casually makes me jealous as a singer, Lemao, and the way he sings his songs, especially sad songs, make me cry. But TM has a special place in my heart. I hear you. To say JK's voice is your favorite is valid. I saw someone who saw JK is the best singer, but Jimin has the best voice. It's a matter of opinion, to be honest. Otsukare, yes. I think it uploads automatically. I could be wrong though. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. V is incredibly talented, but sometimes it feels like he mistakes obliviousness for charm. Watching me so everyone else can see is oddly frustrating. I think he's just there. Sometimes V is just existing and he don't care. Good morning or night because yeah, I'm going to sleep my ass off now. I'll finish the live when I wake up. Bye, lovely Jikuka. Bye, Lachimolala. I love Sweet Night from V. Oh no, I only love Singularity. And I love me again. They still will listen to V because they will say he was forced by Big K to say something, so nothing will change. Exactly. Exactly. It's almost 5 in the morning here. I think I should sleep. Bye bye. Bye. How everybody keeps leaving, but you guys are still 120 in here. No matter how many people leave, it's still 120 people here. I love all 120 of you. You guys are amazing. I love Stigma so much. I hope his new album tries something different. Oh, I don't like any of his songs. I really love his song, Wherever You Are with Umi. I don't. Jimmy is the ultimate Jimmy encyclopedia. JK is the ultimate Jimmy encyclopedia. Yes, he is. He's a Tekuka. This is really new to me about Jose being a Tekuka. I'm gonna pay attention. J Hope is a Jikuk president. Yes, he is. Is V addressing the shippers? They'll probably think he had been forced to lie to protect the evil Jimin. Make a fanfics of him having a metaphorical gun to his head. I don't think BTS cares about what people think as ships since they are all close unless there's something dumb. Yeah. BTS don't care. They don't care, to be honest. We care more than BTS care. You got to pay attention. I will, Habiba. I will. OMG, 87 in 2.0 era is chef case. Tay replies to Tekuka's comments on Weavers. Yeah, that is so annoying. But what can we do? Can't control him. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. But I don't like it. Catch JK replying to Atekuka. Never. Or Jimin. Never. RM also, there was a live he was replying to Tekuka's. I don't know why they do that. I think Tekuka should be ignored. But, who am I to tell them what to do? I think Hobie knows the tea between Jikook. Oh, he's been new. He's been known since day one. Good night, Queen. It's 2 in the morning. I need to sleep. Bye, Aphrodite. Of course, Jacob. The Hope knows has a lot of tea. Oh, if J Hope could talk. I agree, darling. Hey, choreography MV that dropped this week. J Hope's but JM body rolls with an open shot. There were not nearly enough of them. Oh, bruh. Jimin is just. When I saw him in that hooligan MV with the belly out, I was like, shit. I'm African and love the cook. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good night, girl. I'm really wasted. Oh my god. Lula Kimu, why did you drink by yourself? Nearly in the Bloom, what did you delete? I do not have V, but his character annoys me sometimes, like forcing things and always trying to get Ashka's evidence. It's really annoying. Yeah, I know. They should just be shirtless at this point, all too. I'm an African Jimmy bias and Jikook supporter. Yes. No phone stand, no battery. We've been live for 2 hours now, guys. We should all go to sleep. I'm in Florida, 7 p.m. I'm not going to sleep anytime since the weekend. I can sleep very late. I can go on forever. Oh, I should go to sleep. What's the time here? 12:32 a.m. That live when Jim was in JK's hotel, the way V had that look on his face. That live when Jimmy was in JK's hotel room, the way V had that. Which is this? Because this happens a lot. Is it the Osaka V life where JK was sucking Demon's dick? I don't think he forces things, but rather he wants to prove they have gotten closer over time and don't hate each other. They're brothers and want to build their bond back. I agree, Venti. I want a clip. They were at an award show and IU was singing on stage and Jimmy turned around and they were singing to each other. I blush with my hand over my mouth. I think I know that moment. It's a Korean award show, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's IU, so yeah. You also say UI. I guess you're right, but it's kind of annoying sometimes. And Trashies take it over bone to throw shit at Jimmy. Why do you think Jimmy should leave Hype? Wow, Janae, do you not see? They treat Jimmy like garbage. First of all, I'll never forget, he never got his was it album cake? Or Seven got, he didn't. There's a cake he never got. I think it's the album cake. Face, I don't know. And then right now, they're really shading me a lot with the photos they keep sending to the media. Is I don't understand why they're doing this to him. And then what really pissed me off was it Muse or Face? His copies they sold out. I think like crazy. What was it? My memory is not very good, guys. I'm so sorry. But something of Jimin sold out. And people begged for Hype to restock. And then they restocked 10 copies. Was it 10? 10 copies. And then we were like, Ami's are millions. And you're going to restock 10 copies. What are we supposed to do with 10 copies? And then, God, if we start talking about the shit Hype do to Jimin, we're never going, we're always going to be here. Because even from the beginning, why would they, why are they only paying for JK and V to practice singing and then Jimin has to watch them and then go practice later by himself? Why couldn't he join them? Why did they kick him out of the group like 20 times? Hmm? Why why is this man getting robbed as a BTS man? Like what are you doing? Hmm? Even God, where to start? Where to even begin? There is maybe I'm not saying that everybody in Hype hates him. There's people who love him like P Dog and all these people. There's people who love Jimin in the company. But there's people who in the company don't like Jimin and it shows. There's someone in the company who is out to get Jimin and they are very high up because the things that they get away with is insane. And you remember Scooter when he posted, what did he post? Like about the bill, what was it? It was very shade. It's just God. You will find a list of all the things that are happening with Jimin, even now in this tour. Like even now, the Jumbotron there in the concerts, Jimin is barely ever on screen. And honestly, I didn't care about that because I was just relying. I've been watching fan cams from the beginning. You see, you get more from fan cams, and I've been watching fan cams, and I didn't care until there was a time Jimin was singing, and he looked up, and he wasn't on screen, and that I got. I wasn't even angry. I was so sad. because he was looking up and he wasn't on the screen. But Jimin is Jimin. He just kept singing and he just kept doing his thing and kept dancing and just kept doing it for Amis. But the fact that he noticed, and so people are gonna say, "Oh, Jiku, because you're doing too much." When we say that JK grabbed the drone to record Jimin, but he did. He did. There's even a time where they are singing, and then the director JK is telling the director, "Can you record Jimin?" Like it's not recording Jimin. Like they're not. It's, why should Jimin leave Hype? Jimin should leave Hype, but he's not going to. So he needs to stay at Hype. Whoever hates him needs to go. Oh, I know. It's not funny. It's not funny. Jikook is more hotter, and the way Jikook act towards each other is so boyfriend coded. 1,000%. They're opposite attract. Are they opposites? Jikook is that couple that are the exact same. Jikook are not opposites. They are the same. It's the same person. They are the same completely. They like the same things. They watch the same. They have the same taste. They have. They are completely the same. Jikook. I gotta look up on Instagram. Do you have any other socials? I am on Instagram, but that's just my personal Instagram, and I don't even use it. I only have. I hate. I don't like Instagram. I only have Instagram to go to stalk celebrities. I want to see celebrities. I like what they posted, most especially like BTS. If they posted something, I go see it, and then I leave, and I don't visit again until they post again. I love when they speak English. It's so cute. Their English. Oh my God, J Hope's English. Wow, J Hope's English is so good. He's almost fluent. J Hope's English is almost like I I say this to my friends. J Hope is working so hard because have you guys ever noticed how annoyed he gets when a translator won't do their job, especially when RM is overwhelmed and J Hope like is like telling the translator like do your fucking job. He like glares at the translator like, and you can see like he does even when before his English was better he used to make an effort to like. J Hope has always talked and complained about how he people should the members needs to learn English so they can help so they can help RM, and I think that is why he has been working so hard to learn English so that he can help RM when it comes to interviews and talking and all that stuff. His English is incredible. I think he's the one member who has been taking learning English very, very seriously. But yeah, their English, all of them, has improved a lot. Even JK's English is so much better. Jimin, when he went to Jimmy Fallon, I was like so impressed. Is very good. Sugar, Sugar, I believe Sugar is fluent, but Sugar knows how to speak English, but he's not going to unless if he doesn't want to, he's not going to. Love that. JK say Jangji. Of course, it was JK who said Jangji. Jimmy's not gonna say Jangji. He's gonna say Jinjang. Jimmy likes coming fast. Maybe he's spoiled by JK. You know, JK looks like the guy to like, I will only come if you come. So Jimmy is just coming fast. So because JK refuses to come unless he comes, so he always must come fast. So that's why you hear Jimmy says Jikuk, Minguk, Minguki, Minimoni. I'm sure he didn't coin V mean, he would have said Min V. Jimmy always likes to be fast. I always go with Jikuk for the same reason as you. I think Jungkook came with Jangji, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the thing is JK, so that makes sense because Jimin would not have put Jang first. I can understand that Taekuka's ruin everything, including the BTS bond. When you see through a different lens, McNeilline are so close, you are together so naturally, the middle brother ones. Yes, I wouldn't say they are so close, but they are close. They are too old school. I only use IG threads and FB. I love Facebook. Facebook is I'm a millennial, so Facebook is my favorite. Believe it or not, I love Facebook. I don't like Instagram. I love Facebook. I'm not on threads though. To join them, get close with GK again, like in the past. Yeah, absolutely. Elema on JK being the dominant one. Did we not see Jimin grab JK's whole chest and pulled him beside him one of the Vegas concert? Jimin has his dominant. Jimin can be. Hmm. Ask me, I'll tell you. I am team Bass top Jimin, Bass top Jimin, and of course I do believe in top JK also. I do believe JK is the top, but I also believe Jimin tops sometimes. So yes, he is dominant when he wants to be. He can be dominant. Like we have seen him make like even the members shaking their boots when they're doing fan service on stage. Like there's a time when he goes and steps up to Jean and like he's doing some sound to Jean, and then Jean, people start screaming and Jean literally runs away. I love that moment so far. It's so funny. Where Jimin intimidates Jin to the point where Jin runs away. And there's also a time where he does that to V and V starts blushing like a teenager. It's crazy work. Jimin can be intimidating. Reina, what did you delete? I need a real Jikook do a song so bad. I don't know Jikook. I don't care. Jikook are doing it in the far future. I know. I also want that. You remember when they did Who with Love, and the fandom likes to act like that song doesn't exist. So Jimmy fell in attraction or last fast. GK fell in love fast, and then both grew their feelings together. Jimmy fell in attraction slash last fast. JK fell in love fast, and they both grew their feelings together. That's interesting. I'm gonna screenshot this so I don't forget it. Hold on. I'll get back to you on that one. I like that. I'm gonna think about that. The problem with trash cookers is that stupid, ill-mannered, spiteful, and envious people are always more numerous and louder than normal. Well-mannered people, it's always been like that. I agree, Irene. I agree. I love For Us by V. I don't. Letter to Me is amazing because it's just JM, and then all of a sudden you hear JK. They sing together so beautifully. I know. Again, I always like to act like that didn't happen. 6:30 p.m. here in Texas, so I'm not tired at all. Guys, 2 hours and 16 minutes. What are we doing? What's the time? Almost 1 o'clock. I'm still till the end of your life. It's the weekend, so I don't have to wake up early. It's gonna be the end of my life soon. Letter is on all my playlists. I love that song so much. My husband also loves Letter a lot, which is funny because we don't love the same songs. He loves Letter. He likes Letter a lot. I just saw them 3 times, and the energy between them is amazing. Magical Cat was so happy. Oh, Leona, I'm so happy for you. It's 7:30 here in MD. I'm not tired. You guys, hobbies are present. Osaka Live. That's the one. Ooh, Osaka Live. Ah, Osaka Live is crazy work. We should talk about Osaka Live. It's very. Oh, he's like Crazy CD. Yeah, I think it was like Crazy CD. They refused to restock it. That Geffen Records or whatever. He got cut out of media, and Hype is either doing it or not doing anything to stop it. Like the injustice is always against Jimmy. It fucking sucks. Pisses me off every time I think about the injustice. I hate that they get away with treating a baby like this. I know. They knew Jimmy was good as fuck and pushed him to his limits. Jimmy and BTS joke about it, but they say themselves the dance director sees himself in Jimmy and makes him do things he can't do. Yeah, I had rumors even that the choreographer, the one that they've had for years, that did not like Jimin, but there's no way to substantiate those rumors. Then Trashes and say Jimin is Bang P's favorite. That's why he's trying to separate JK and V and put Jimin with JK. I think Bang PD loves Jimin just fine. I don't think Bang PD is the one who's against Jimin at all. I think Bang PD like supports the Jikook relationship and whatnot. When James talked about the singing lesson doing Aisha's son to also upset on his behalf. If you talk about being robbed and harassed, I believe that JK also is not getting good treatment because he's always harassed in his own house and also got robbed. I know what is going on with the security here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, protect your artists better. The amount of articles which have left out Jimmy, like the photo with the Mexico president, for example. JK had to get a camera in order to get Jimmy on camera. I know. I know. I love how JK tells the cameraman to record Jimmy. That I really liked it. He was like, he was so annoyed. People, I don't know why PJMs hate JK because if they paid attention, they would see that that man, the way he treats Jimmy. I always thought the vocal lessons were because he was also supposed to be a rapper. Remember, there's an interview where Sugar says he told JM he should be a singer and short training time was why. But why would Jimmy need to learn singing if they meant for him to be a rapper? So why did he need to go practice? Do you think June 13th you could go more crazy in Busan? Well, that's what everybody. I didn't think so, but that's what everybody here is saying. I think this is why JK is requesting to hire a cameraman. Why? So he can, so he can go in the concert to record Jimmy. I think that's why his personal stuff for with his new motorbike. Did you guys see he's already looking at another motorbike? He's gonna start a collection soon. That's why when I go to my concerts, I'm gonna have my phone up recording my bias streaming. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, but if you're in the very back, you have to rely on the Jumbotron. And if they're not putting Jimin on there, it's gonna be gonna cry. Honestly, don't believe they're gonna end up pushing until the boy snaps so many don't realize if something happens, any of them, all of them will involve themselves. That's true. That's true. It's only a little bit here, a little bit there, enough to like stomach. But I always say, as much as you get upset with hype, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like Jimin is the one renewing the contract. He's the one still working there. So what do we not know? That's also something to ask ourselves. Is there something we don't know? All three concerts, I saw Jimin more than any other member. He's there for Army no matter what hype tries to do to him. I love for him. No matter what hype tries, Jimin shines. Jimin will always shine. And that's what they hate. They shady stuff going on for sure. Like, why did they start the LA Music Workshop without Jin, where he barely got any time to collaborate? I know they couldn't have waited for. Okay, they said they couldn't have. Wait, could they have waited? I don't know. I don't know. JK and Jimin are one person. They really are. The live G Cook did from LA where JK tries to suit JM that their song will be chosen. Yeah, but was that a G Cook song or an Ariran song? I'm still torn on that. Hobby has been practicing his English so hard for so long. Yeah, it's finally paying off. It really hurts me, Jimmy, because of all his injustice towards him. This attitude is so ugly and unfair. I know. I actually think they're all trying since RM said he would like to chill in interviews. Or Jimmy's speech at the AMAs. Yes, Jimmy's English is amazing. Oh, did you hear the applause? The cheering when Jimmy talked on the mic? It's like I think their first concert in the US. Where was it? Is it Florida? And all the members were giving their speech and people were cheering and cheering. And when they got to Jimin, the backing and they were so loud and the backing, and then nobody else got backed at apart from Jimin. Look, I love when armies are like everybody like Jimin gets so much hate online. Sometimes it's easy to forget that he's so loved. So when you see outside here the way people reacted to him, it feels good. Okay? It feels good. Jimmy Fallon was cashing in with the Tekuk and Yunmin. Say it cheesing. Yes, but Jimmy Fallon is a TV host, and it's like he saw the audience were really enjoying that. So of course he's gonna keep pressing that button. You know what I mean? Because he's trying to make his show interesting, and people are reacting to kissing. So of course he was gonna. You can't blame him, really. J Hope is such an underrated kind soul. He's very considerate. I can see why J Hope gets along so well. G Hope gets along. So yeah, 1000%. Sugar's been fluent. Oh yeah. Sugar always used to. If you watch videos of them even in the past, the reporter will ask a question and then Sugar will answer before RM is even done translating. So Sugar understands if he before he could even speak, he could understand. Yeah. They were in a time crunch, I feel, to get into the AMA and other music nominations by a certain time, and Jean was still touring. You see how fast they got the album out. Yeah, I feel they couldn't wait for Jean. Yeah, if they could, I think they would have. So loving watching them all speaking English more, but I love their Korean too, even though it's nowhere near fluent. So yeah, I want them to be comfortable. So if they want to speak Korean, that's fine. I'll read subtitles, it's fine. The Fallon thing with all BTS, where he leaned into the teasing kissing nonsense, but then tried to completely brush past what JK misses about JM so loud. Mm, yeah, but people reacted more to the Taekook one, so he was gonna, milk that stone more. I believe in top JK and power bottom Jimin. I believe you're right, it's valid. I'm just saying that sometimes also Jimin is top. Jimin is a power bottom. I'm sure he is, but he is also a dumb top sometimes. Girl, I remember one of my friends was getting pulled into the cook sheet, so I started bombarding her with cook until she just stopped. I was like, I saved you. Good job. Good job, Mesa. I can respect Vast cook, but I just sit up JK and Power Button Jimmy so much, honestly. That's fine. That's okay. I think you need to see go look up Jimin man spreading. Go search Jimin man spreading. You're welcome. I'm glad that JK stood his ground and said he misses his stew. Which is from Are You Sure season 2. Yeah, I don't think he meant the food, but there wasn't anything shady at all. I guess he forget that Gino was on tour and he wanted to be there as soon as he can. Yeah. It's almost 1 in the morning in the UK. I know, Bev. We should probably go in. It's 12:52 a.m. Okay, let me just scroll through this comment and see. Damn BTS were J-Hope asked why Jungkook wa Jiminy? Why not Jiminy? And Jungkook. Ah, I think the song letter was secretly for Jungkook. It was. Let me see if there's another comment I can address before we go, guys. We have to end this live. We've been here 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's a long one. I had to keep my eyes open, right? And people are sleeping. Jamaica, yes. Jimin is the favorite in America, 1000%. JK wasn't so nervous when he was doing his speech. They've been practicing. They've been practicing. Who do you think fell fast, JK or JM? Oh, I'm all caught up. Okay, who do I think fell fast, JK or JM? Jimin fell fast, but JK fell. What do they say? What's that stupid thing people say? Jimin fell fast, but Jungkook fell harder. I do believe Jimin fell fast. Like he's the one who that part. I will agree to some extent that Jimin fell fast. I will agree to some extent because he was the one who pursued JK and all that stuff. But saying that Jungkook fell harder is the part I disagree because Jimin also loves JK very much. They both fell harder, but yeah, Jimin may have fallen fast. He may have started crashing on JK fast, and then JK reciprocated like almost immediately. Okay, guys, I have to go now. Did you miss my comment? Oh, Sarah P. I'm so sorry. I'm all caught up on the comments. Do you want to ask me again? Maybe I missed it. Ask me again. I'll answer Sarah before I go. I'm so sorry. I missed it. Type it again before I go. Bye. Bye, teaching love. Bye. They do love each other equally. It's just that JK is loud. Sarah, are you typing? BTS has the best vocalist, Jungkook, Jimin Taeyang, and Jin voices are out of this world. Don't leave out J-Hope. BTS has the best vocalist. Jungkook, Jimin Taeyang, and Jin's voices are out of this world. Don't leave out. Yeah, J-Hope does sing, doesn't he? He sings. Sarah P, are you typing? You gotta, Sarah 4HP. You gotta type so I can answer you before we go. They love each other. I'm up to the comments now. I'll see every comment that comes now. JK had a feeling. JK had fell fast, but JM realized fast. How did you figure that? Where did you get that from? Too long to write out again. Was it a long one? Okay, hold on. Let me scroll then. Sarah. Jimin is definitely the definition of he is large, but I'm in charge. I think he adores JK's strength and dominance, and I think he loves knowing that a single look or word will switch who is boss. That's the one. That's the one I found it, Serene. Yeah, he's the definition of he's large, but I'm in charge. He adores JK's strength and dominance, and I think he loves knowing that a single look or word will switch who is boss. I love that. It's true. It's true. It's true. I remember when Jimmy unboxed his album and the central photo wasn't glued correctly. Jimmy told us to cut the pages to have a correct photo. Yeah, that's not normal, but for him it's usual, so normal. he he wanted us to ruin it, like we're gonna do that. Nobody's gonna listen to him. Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. All 120 of you. It was amazing. I did not plan for doing this for almost 3 hours, but here we are. Uh Excuse me. I appreciate you guys so much. I miss Ayushua too. I'm sure we're gonna get that season and a fourth, and I trust them on that. I think we're gonna get more season. Oh, thank you, Kim KK. Thank you, Jean Love. It was nice. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will see you again very soon. This was very, very lovely. Thank you so, so much. And good night. Now, if I can figure how to, okay, yes. Okay, I'll see you guys. I'm already working. I'll post, I've done a headliner video. That's what you're getting next. Okay, so I'll see you too. Bye guys. Bye Timale. Yes, I'm sorry we are ending, but you're gonna watch it later. It's there if you have the time because it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Bye guys.